All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Monday nighttime stream. It's already Monday. Yay! It's already Tuesday. No! I'm here, all ears. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back. Let's get our nighttime stream set up, the stream that goes much further than the daytime stream. We are. It is a Monday. We are. Well, guys, I did it. I got that video made for the other channel. It took a lot of work. It was surprisingly difficult to get all that done because I hadn't edited a video like that in a long time. So you kind of forget how to do it all. But I got that video edited for the Monster Hunter channel. And now I missed a lot of sleep, but I'm back over here. And, you know, we're maybe late by about an hour over here. But that's not something I haven't done before. So I don't think it's a big deal. So tonight, super awesome booster box giveaway. Pokemon booster box. Now let's say free giveaway. Free giveaway. Okay. And now let's say Hot Rocket Break. New Lugia Alt Break. One Piece Mangas. Live card shop. Hopefully, hopefully One Piece Mangas. I don't know. By the way, how old is the One Piece set that we keep opening? It's OP9. All right, let's take a quick look at OP9. Make sure we're keeping up with that one. Okay, One Piece OP9. Looks like everything's fine. Wait, I didn't even do the math. Hold on. Times 12. Yeah, looks like everything's fine. All right, fine. We have AVAX as the first order of the night. We also have to take care of Mr. Brandon and Miss Tammy. So Brandon and Tammy. So all those people. Let's put this over here. Ha ha. All right, Tammy, time to take care of you. Toss this over here. Ah. There we go. All right, one whole booster pack of Team Rocket for Tammy. Oh, look at this Charmeleon. He's nice. Drawn cards for some peeps. Tammy, you're interested in having these encapsulated. I'm really pretty slow with encapsulations these days. You could have me do it. The only thing is, it wouldn't be for free. It would be at my TheCardconomist grading price. But maybe if you did want some of these encapsulated, it would get me off my butt and down encapsulating cards. Here you are. I haven't worked that hard on encapsulating because what we do here is so much more profitable instantly and is so fast. And so since I don't spend a lot of... Ooh, look at this. Little Jennifer Yap, Sleeping Psyduck, little Pikachu, Charmander, Mudkip. Here's a little Mew. They're pretty cute. Did you guys see that one artist? What's his name? It's like... I can't remember his name. There's a Pokemon... Not an artist who works for Pokemon, but just like an independent artist. And he's drawing cards that PSA is encapsulating with his name on it. And those cards are selling for like thousands of dollars. It's crazy. So, yeah, there's a real career out there if you have a talent for drawing. There's a real career for you to just draw, independent Pokemon cards. And it's really fascinating. Look at the back. Okay. To Six, to Karis, to Alex, to Hathim, to A. Perez, to Mike Side, to Wrath, to Jeff, to Jen, to Mr. Oh, you gave me a little Snorlax. I didn't see that part. Oh, that's so cute. All right. There you go. Tossing this over here. You got my ovaries bursting. Let me grab this. I always say that to Karis. Let's make your ovaries burst. I'm not trying to knock the card, but isn't that PSA 10 Charmeleon off center? Well, let's take a quick look. No, not really. Nope. That is a pretty well-centered Charmeleon. So, see? Oh, I don't want to put my fingers. Yep. It looks good to me. Maybe it's the camera makes it look off-center or something. Hey, that's a good slab, isn't it? Dark Charmeleon. How about this guy? He needs a one of these. Minister gets Snorlax and Gengar mixed up, I guess. Did I say Snorlax? You know, I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. The day before that was like 4 hours. The day before that was like 5 hours. Not good. I believe sleep is very important, and I can tell you, we are not operating on full body juice. I need to get good sleep. All right. So you and I made a trade on the Lugia. So what she did is she had this Lugia deck from the past, and she is trading it into me for store credit. You guys can do that too. Let's see, Miss Jen. She sent me candy bars too. I ate one. It was so good. It was perfect because I was so tired, and something about candy bars just kind of like, you know, when you're tired, it makes you feel good. All right, so let's go apply this to your slab away. Miss Jen? Oh gosh, Mister's really out of it. Did I call you Jen? Oh my gosh. We are? Hold on. So, Miss Tammy. Wow. So this goes all the way down to $250. Bam. All right, it's almost done. I was talking to Jennifer just before we went live. She was showing off that she took some of those Cardos cards she got from the Cardos single box, and one of them was a Gengar Cardos that turned into a 10. So she was really pleased with that. So she and I talked about that, and then I looked again just before I went live, so I was probably, my brain's still probably locked into that. Wow, that's really cute, Tammy. Oh. Hello, Mr. Crypto's nuking. I need a job now. You hiring? I'm hiring. Actually, ironically, or coincidentally, that would be the right word. Coincidentally, I might actually be hiring because I know Alexis wants to move back to California, and I can't come with her. So I'm going to go ahead and start by unprotecting these, you know, one by one, so we can get them into people's bags. I would hire you to be my crypto advisor. Wait, so is crypto right now, is crypto in general nuking? Let me take a look at that. How do I look this up? Actually, I probably shouldn't be holding on to this. I've got some crypto in my account from somebody who sent me some. We have something called Avalanche. I'm going to choose sell all, sell now. I'm glad you reminded me about that, because generally what I do when I receive crypto payments, I'm supposed to go and sell those crypto payments before the market changes on them. Sometimes the market goes up, and that's a great thing. So it's like I made extra money. Sometimes it goes down, and it's like I sold the item for too cheap. So, but I'm not supposed to speculate in the crypto market unless I'm doing so intentionally. So like if I wanted to buy crypto on purpose. All right, there we go. What are 5 things you did last week at your job, Elon Musk? That's actually a great question. I feel like everyone should be able to answer that question because it's a great way to understand what do people do, you know? And when I'm working, I optimize my time exceptionally well. That's why I'm so productive. That's why I get so much done. I'm just one person. I once had my tax accountant said, I'm getting the work of like 10 people done in my card shop, and she's really impressed. And it's just because all day long, my brain just thinks about, am I doing the most possible productive thing that one person can do? And I just do that all the time. I just check that all the time. But I don't think everyone asks themselves that question. I think a lot of people just think, oh gosh, I'm clocking into work, this job sucks. And okay, but it'll be over by 3 or 4 p.m. and then I clock out, go home. So it's just a mindset kind of thing. And, you know, if you're going to be at a job, you might as well be very productive about it and be proud of it and get paid better. You know, the more productive you are, the more you can be paid. So this one's for me, and let's see. I will actually mark it to be encapsulated. So I'm putting it back in now. All right. Good. Oops. What's this? Is this an Edwin Delson box sitting on my side with the label in it? Oh, Edwin Delson's going to be mad. I just found a box of Edwin Delson's cards, and it has a label in the box. That can only mean one thing. He's supposed to be shipped. All right, what we got? 6 gets Slowpoke. Mr. Edwin. So where are my cards? Oh. I poop on company time. I eat on company time. I drink soda. I hide from the company. I yap on company time. Here we are. Here's to Karis. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Karis doesn't necessarily need to have hers encapsulated. Let me go ahead and put her in this, and I'll hand this to her. She got a little Torchic. That's so cute. All right, Sprigatito, Alex. I'm a good worker, says A. Perez. There you go. Here's to a them. Oops. That's not. That's not a them. This is a them. Them got me. That's pretty good. I'm apparently not a good worker. Well, you know, Brandon, I think they were just downsizing to downsize, you know? They were just downsizing to downsize. They probably want to see if the government can run with a lot fewer people in it. That's what they're doing. So I wouldn't take it. Don't let it get to you personally. You're fine, man. Keep your confidence up. The government was going to do that either way, because they're going to try and run the government with fewer people in it. To Mike's side. Ooh, Mike's side. And his bag is... He's got a box, doesn't he? Yes, he's got a box way over here. All right. To Wrath, Roger Gray. All that matters is that you're 1% better per day. Yeah, but that means you got to get 365% better per year. I don't think that's even possible. Think about it. Because in 10 years, that means you're supposed to be 36,000% better. I mean, come on. How's that supposed to work? The math ain't mathin'. Here's a Jeff. Oh my God, please. That's Jen. Jen. 6. Aha, I found you. Found you, Jeff. Huh, I feel like we haven't seen too much of Jeff. Jeff was here recently. He bought some brake spots. And to Jen. Yep, here's a Jen bag. Jen's got many bags. Market heading toward a correction soon. No one ever knows. That's part of the game. No one truly knows. You can make an educated guess. Same with the Pokemon cards. Like, it could be crashing. Or maybe it just goes sideways. Or maybe it continues to go up. Who knows? It's always a guess. If you're a net buyer, though, if you're constantly buying and you don't look at the market, you don't sweat it, whether it goes up or down or sideways, you will be fine. I think the biggest mistake you can make is worrying about trying to time the market. Stop trying to time the market, guys. It doesn't work. Don't try to time it. All right, man, this is a pretty card. I bought this because he was getting expensive. There we go. We'll see if I make some more. It'll be a phase. Yeah, drawing cards is a lot of work, isn't it? It's actually a lot of work. Okay, Mr. Aovic, is he here? Hey, guys, we're doing a giveaway tonight. Oh, yeah. That means subscriber mode's got to go on. Okay, so subscriber mode is on. Next, we need to refresh this. All right, now type in NHCC to get in on this break. It's a whole booster box. When his booster box is done, I'll have a booster box to give away. Woo! All right. Altart Mew in here. Not bad. Who doesn't like a whole free booster box of cards? That's awesome. That's wicked cool, bro. We just started. We're only 15 minutes in. 15 minutes in, everybody. Dude, what does Microsoft charge me so much money for? I don't get it. All right, let's go ahead and pick somebody real fast. Well, we got to put Tammy on. She just gave me some free cards. So I'm going to give her a chance for some free cards. Tammy. All right, Tammy, you're number 15. Number 16. Stefu. Number 17. Reflex. All right, stick around to see how it ends. 3 spots remain, and then this box goes off. Stick around to see how it ends. And smash that subscribe button. More of the giveaways will be dependent on you having been subscribed. We're going to make sure people who are winning these items are part of our group. Victor says, Japanese EV1, EV2, OP9, and OP10. So let's see. We want an OP9. Ta-da! Wasn't it 6 who gave you the free ones? No. That was Tammy. Tammy gave us those little sleepy cards. EB2. Ah, here it is. EB1. What in the hell is an EB1? Do we only have the English version of EB1? What do we got for EB1? Let me click on this. Read my last comment. Let's see. Your last comment was, the Pokemon market is in the old place right now. We have modern cards selling for 10 times more than a PSA 10. These are pandemic prices. COVID 2 on the way. Yeah, they're expensive. It is. To me, they're not that expensive. So it says EB1 Japanese $4. So I should just have some. And yet I do not see them. All right, let me go get a fresh box. I'm getting a fresh box of EB2. Pokemon! Wait, this isn't Pokemon. This is One Piece. It's almost Pokemon Day. What? I'm gay for Pokemon Day. Good. Scoo-dooby dooby dooby doo doo doo. Ah, here it is, OP10. I do not remember how much OP10 I have left. Interesting. I don't think I have very much of it left. All right, that's for Aovic. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. All right, there you have it. Victor A. Cardenas. I sold over 10 cards on eBay last night. Close to 80 bucks. Ah, cool, man. Good for you. I've been doing some eBay selling. You know what I've been selling? I've been selling non-Pokemon cards on eBay. Stuff like Digimon. I sold a box of Digimon today on eBay. It actually sold. I sold a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's nice. It's like, you know, if you have a set and it's kind of a trouble set, like it doesn't want to move, now you can consistently get rid of it. Should have been doing that the whole time, because some sets just don't move. Here we are. New bag, Aovic. Thank you, Aovic. So, guys, we have these beautiful breaks. I'm gonna call this bag a Victor bag. Victor Cardenas. Getting close to my birthday. Sad. Oh, that's exactly what we did last time. I must have came to that conclusion last time, that you should have a Victor bag. There we go. Okay, oops. Get this off the table. Scooby-Doo, be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Okay. Michael Moore, slab away payment, $50. Michael Moore. Happy Monday, everybody. Is it going to be a slow Monday or fast Monday? This is moving to $1,200. Boom. So there we go. PSA 10 Umbreon. What are you guys most excited about? If you could open up anything, what do you want? There we go. This is trash. We'll go ahead and trash it. Trash. All right. Now, oh, ow. God, that hurts. Could you read my message above? Oh, yes, we need to fix your thing. Hey, mister, I sent Saturday night. Not sure how to work that order. So let me just see this real fast. So you sent on Saturday night for 2 live customs. All right, and you messaged me and you said I never serviced it. Let me jump over here. I want to open Prismatic. What? Okay, you sent me $10. Combined with $13 store credit for 2 live customs. Let me just check, because if your store credit is still here, that would suggest I probably didn't do this. Oh, there it is. All right, you get it. So you got $40 now, Mr. Brandon. Actually, I'm going to take it up to 50, okay? Because I'm not going to take that $10 tip. That money's going back to you. I'm not going to accept your $10 tip. Here we are. I'm tipping it back. What did I just see? Was that a fly? Huh. So, Brandon, you have $50 to spend now. There you go. Blink. Very nice. Oh, appreciate you. You're very generous. Here we go. You ready? Oh, yeah, the Chansey coin. That should go in the live customs. Chansey coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's going up. You both can tip me 10. Nah, I don't think so. Scoobity boo boo, you bidoo boo bidoo. All right. Oh. 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 There we go. Okay. The live custom box looking way more full now, huh? Look at that. That looks sweet. Still room to add more stuff, though. How about this Holo Shuffles? How are they looking? Okay, there we are. Room to add about 4 more slabs to the Holo Shuffle. So we got room for 4 slabs. Good. Anytime the stream is slow, we get extra time to work on slabs. Okay, let's hit a refresh button here. Hey, it's Devin A. 2 live, 4 holos. Devin A. Here you go, Devin. 1 and a 2. Ah, that's too cold. Live customs. Sorry, Devin. Let's get him 4 Holo Shuffles. You ready? The reason I put my finger, the one finger goes onto the cards, is because they do tend to stick to each other. I don't like that. I want them to peel apart. Cold. That's a cold round, Mr. Devin. I like that Tyranitar, though. You want to keep him? He's cool. All right. Your box is shipped, so you need a new bag. Did I hear slabs? I can sense when they're present. Yeah. There was a cool poker 10 on the table, and somebody bought it. You might not have got a chance to see it. All right. Nice. Well, Devin, I apologize. That's a tough round there. Okay, and now the queue is open. There's nobody in the queue. The queue is open. So yeah, why don't we get some slabs up here, huh? Well, let's get a rotation started. We've got this Rainbow Ash and Pikachu, a very, very desirable Topps card, but it only graded 8. It was priced at $75 as an 8, huh? So that was his first time up on the table with $75. We'll make it 70 this time. Okay, lovely. Why Not was priced at 70. Where's my cell phone? Here it is. So lots of cards for me to edit their prices, and you guys get a chance to see some cool cards rotating. Yeah, well, we really need to work on getting some expensive cards up here. I feel like we underserved that group. Sandstorm. All right, there is no Why Not 10. All right. Let's assess this card. It's a nice card. You don't see a lot of Why Nots for sale. He's an e-reader series card. I think 65 is probably what we're going to go with. Can I get 6 packs of Azure Lane Volume 2? That's what we're going to do. Okay. Good. 6 packs of Azure Lane Volume 2 for Brandon. That leaves you with what, like $8 or something like that? Is it $8? Let me turn this down. Not all songs are made equal. It's like $8, right? Is that right? $2? You're saying it should be $2 left? Oh, okay. There we go. Very nice. Now my prices are always changing. How does that one Indian song go, the 1 pound fish song? $2, $3, 1 pound fish. I need to start singing that for Pokemon cards. I don't remember how it goes, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blink. All right, I grabbed too many, didn't I? Oh. Oh. Do-do-do-do. Hey, what's up, Night Owl? How's it going, man? Mr. Night Owl. We got some free Pokemon cards tonight, guys. We're giving away a booster box. And then we'll be giving a giveaway on a new booster box, so don't go anywhere. Wow. That's nuts, dude. This is a ZELLE Volume 2, everybody, and it sells pretty well. I better check in on the cost of a restock on this. That's just ridiculous, man. Okay. Okay, here's the Milkmaid. Okay. Very, very good. 1 pound fish. Yeah. It's a great song. All right. Yo! Meow. All right. That's crazy. Scooby-Dooby buns. That's for our friend Brandon. All right. Oh. Well, well, well. You're over there. Grab this. You got a pretty full box, it looks like. Thank you, mister. I thought you did pretty good. Those girl card pulls are pretty sexy. All right. We're hitting refresh. Can you clear out common hollows? Out of the whole box? Or just out of that bag? Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, there's a lot of hollows. Look at this, an endless amount of hollows. I guess they're pretty simplistic hollows. Everything, basically. Let's help you out with that for a moment. So we got that. That looks like it's already been condensed. That's good. Oh, yeah, we got that Halo set, don't we? You probably want to keep this card. That's sexy. All right, and there's some regular hollows. Okay, cool. We probably have to check the lower half of your box, too. All right. I have like some humongous pile of those hollows, and I never know what to do with them. They are. I don't grade them. They just kind of sit there for years. Like, I got Weiss Holo cards that go back to 6 years ago. How are the Hello Kitty cards performing in the market? They don't sell every day, I can say that. But overall, they have done well for me. Like, they've done really well, actually. Happy Monday night. Who's got the Monday blues? Anyone? They call it the Monday blues because you really enjoy the color blue. So we can combine these two. Oh, these aren't even hollow. Crazy. What the hell? Those are just commons. Wild. Must have been smoking something crazy that night. Pokemon juice. All right, well, that makes a lot more room in this box. That's really nice. Mister, check out the Gabby Petito documentary on Netflix. Oh, yeah, I saw that in my feed today. People are talking about how tragic it is. If she was ugly, would it be that tragic? I feel like this is exactly the same story that we get with this Luigi Mangione guy, or whatever his name is. These are people who are conventionally attractive, so that when they do something traumatic, sad, depressing, crazy, they get all the attention. It shows you guys, it's like what that BioShock game said. Remember BioShock? Beauty is a moral imperative. Remember that? God, dude, if you're hot and something happens to you, everyone wants to know. Like as if girls don't get killed off by their partners all the time. It's like a common problem. It's a well-known problem. But she's hot. It's actually kind of annoying. We are, but I'll watch it. I'll tell Karis about it. We'll watch it. We actually are starting to watch the British Office. The British Office. You having a laugh? Now that we've finished the American version of the show. All right. Oh, Blue Blizzard. It's Blue Blizzard because it's from Blue Deck. Oh, wait a second. We got order in the queue. Let me take care of that. Devon A. 10 Holo Shuffles. Tonight's episode brought to you by Devon A. Devon, we got to put you in the giveaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we got to have something to watch while we're eating. We watch shows together while we eat. 2 live. Oh. Okay, and a -5. So what we need to put this back in the box is 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So you have pulled 2 live customs out of your Holo Shuffles. 1, 2. Oh my dear gosh, I am so sorry, Devon. That is a very bad round of luck. Devon, that's 2 cold live customs. We have an order from Mr. Eddie Mendoza. Slab away on the Aquapolis Nido King. Hey, that's a big one. All right, you know what that means, guys. We got to get more slab aways up here. All right, you got it. Much, much cheaper. Mendoza. Probably a steal. Okay. And let me go ahead and get that. Those are going to Slab away with an E. You got to go right here. So we say March 25. Mendoza. CGC 10. Nido King Crystal. $2,000. And I believe you sent in for the first 20 bucks, right? Yep. So now it's going to say 1980. Click. Okay. And there it goes. Oh, wait. This goes into Slab away. I miss the Flame orders and Jen orders. Hey, they might be back one day. Jen orders every now and then. There was a time period where Jennifer Yat was going like crazy deep. There was also a time period where Mr. LaFlame was going crazy deep. But, you know, buying cards that way, it's not super sustainable. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that forever. All right. Followed by Devon A. 3 live customs. Devon, you're lucky nobody was feeling like sniping tonight. 1, 2, and... just enough. All right. So it's kind of like you bought this card outright. What'd you get? Stadium Beedrill. All right, let's see. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I know that card. It's actually 3 cards. So this right here is 3 poker slabs, $200, which means they're like $70 a piece. But this is from, did you play Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium? This is from Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium. A lot of people are unaware that these are, collectible. So I think that these have the ability to go up in value over time as more people become aware that Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium cards are featured as these artworks. Yep, that's why he has this like interesting 3D look. There you have it. Okay, now let me get these some nice clean sleeves real fast. Yes, it's kind of like you bought this from me. You're lucky no one felt like sniping at the moment because you were in a very snipeable position. All right. I was a little scared for you, to be honest. All right, all right, all right. All right. Oh, baby, a triple! Throw that away. Doopy 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 doo. Doopy doo, doopy doopy doo. That triple hit from counter the other night was insane. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, huh? Pretty lucky. Anything could happen. Okay. All right. Good. Devin. Oh. Ha ha ha. Buzzwings. Miss Jen is here. How's it going, Jen? Jen's in good spirits. She just got a PSA return back, and she got a Cardos Ganger. By the way, Jen, if you ever want to trade some of those cards in for store credit, maybe ones you don't want, you can always consider that, by the way. And let's see. I'm hitting refresh. The queue is clear. Everyone must have spent their money in the daytime stream. Our daytime stream ran at like 8 p.m., dude. It was late. Here's Devin. 8 Holo Shuffles. Dang, he's liking the Holo Shuffles, man. He says, give me some more of those. Been doing some grading, so it's awesome. We got 1, 2, 3. You're very eligible for grading because you got lots of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. All right. Sarah Luge. Bellsprout. Oh. All right. 1 Bellsprout 8 this time. Bellsprout 8. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like that sounds like a Topps card to me. That's what that sounds like. Okay. So what's going on with this card, Devin? This is a really special Topps card. Basically, do you see the pattern in the background on the card? That makes it part of the last print run for Topps, and it's just really rare. You can't, like when you open Topps packs, you never get that texturing. And so we call that Wave 4, and it's really cool, but it's an 8. If it had graded 10, I'd be asking like $500 for it. I'm not even exaggerating. I'd be like, that is a 10 Wave 4, $500. Very cheap as a PSA 8, though. Very pretty. Go rewind the stream. You'll see something cool. How much are these shuffles? Those are $5 per card. You can keep all the holos. Some people donate them back, and but you're buying a $5 holographic card. Some of the cards have a writing on them that says, hey, this is actually a slab. And so those are the Holo Shuffles. They're very popular. All right. Well, let's see what we got down here. We got any cool slabs down here? What do we got? SpongeBob, Jigglypuff, Titans Awaken, Ivysaur, Chopper, Price Chopper. The SpongeBob card that never sells. It's a real Topps card. How about this Jigglypuff? That's a really good one. That's from the Squirtle deck. It's a unique Jigglypuff. Look at the population. Only Pop 64. Jigglypuff. Squirtle. Okay. The cheapest one for sale. Oh, is there a cheaper one? Okay, well, there is a cheaper one for sale. And you know the rule. The rule is I have to match it. Well, I'm supposed to. Mr. Sent a proposition. A prop? Like Prop A? Vote yes on increased Pokemon cards? You guys don't like this price change. There's a big price swing on this one. Okay, so if this doesn't tempt you, it should, because it's going to go straight in the Holo Shuffles in a second here. Apparently $60. Is that right? I've seen price swings like that. So there's one in Italy, and then there's one priced for, yep, that looks right. All right, that's my price too now. $60. Jigglypuff Squirtle deck. That, to me, is a purchase. Probably still Pop 64 over here. Yeah, it's a Squirtle deck. See that little thing there? Squirtle. Very cute. Okay. Howdy, y'all. It's Instagibus. What's up, man? Hey, take a minute, guys, and smash that like button. I think it helps us in the algorithm. So if you want more people watching, you got to smash that like. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. He wants 4 of the Holo Shuffles. Ivan Rodriguez. Mr. Ivan. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, brutal. Ivan Rodriguez, 4 cold Holo Shuffles. What do I do with a card like this? Oh, we were doing something with cards like this. We drilled a card. We picked a new drill card in the daytime stream, and it actually got drilled. So here's another one, this Chopper from Battle of Alabasta. Do you guys ever get tired of looking at this? Let's make him a drill card. Let's do it. We did it with the other one. When did we last price it on? 11.24. So we'll reprice it, see if he got cheaper. I'd love to drill this card. We drilled a card, Sanji, a one-piece card. It's really stupid looking. And we drilled it in the daytime stream, and it was like incredibly satisfying. All right. Premium laser printers. Print labels. There we go. All right. We got the premium labels. U-line. Good old U-line. Cool. So here's our new drill card. Let's take a quick look at the price. He might have gotten cheaper. Who knows? You can save him by buying him right now, by the way, if you had plans to buy him. But if people start contributing to him, you're going to run it. You're going to miss your chance, basically. No, he's not available. The PSA 10 is $120 according to this. Let's go ahead and make him cheaper. Well, I tell you what we'll do. We'll leave him at $40, but I'll donate $10. So I'm donating $10 toward drill, so $30 remain. Hell yeah, he's a drill card. Okay. Thank you, Ivan. Phil Vasquez, 5 of the base set packs. Yes, I just restocked these. We have a fresh case going, and I bought even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone wants that $1,000 Drowsy that comes out of here. Makes Scarlet Violet seem like a pretty good deal right now, if you guys didn't notice that. Oh, and we get to pick out a new clearance card. I've forgotten this. So in the daytime stream, the clearance Lugia went off. That's a break, the clearance break. We get to pick a new clearance card. What should it be, I wonder? Snipping this. All right. By the way, also that Graveler is gone. That was the star card. He's gone too. So we get to pick out some new slabs. If you can rotate the slabs. Yes, sir, Mr. J.O. I'd be happy to do that. We do rotate them. And I like to show off what's on the table. Ooh, Arvin. Don't forget, you can see pictures of all the slabs in our Discord server. Okay, so if you ever want to shop for more, scroll through our Discord server channel called the All Slabs channel. Those slabs on that channel have updated prices. So the prices are up to date. Phil Vasquez, 5 base set. Let's find you. It's always hard to find the P bags because they're so far away. Who wants to buy this little box of Basketball Chronicles for $20? That's $20. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Patrick, you didn't need a new bag, did you? Payson. Pirates. Where'd Pirates Enjoyer go? Phil Vasquez, new bag? I'm somewhere in there. Okay, he's saying he's somewhere in there. Let's check this middle box. Coeli, Papichurro, Pacalo Matt. Wow, that's an old bag. This says 823 on it, which means it expired in 824, and now it's 225. Picalo Matte, we're probably going to have to remove that bag at this point. It's probably a pricey bag. That's probably why it's still there. It's hard to believe somebody would, you know, abandon something really valuable, but you waited a year. Paul, Peter, Pokey Nasty. Pokey Nasty's expired too. Phil Vasquez. How old is your bag expected to be, Phil? It's not a year old, is it? Ah, no, it's right here. We found it. Got you. We got you. All right, there we go. Ta-da. We get so many abandoned bags. It's really curious. Can you auction at law? Auction what? The Chronicles? You're talking about the Chronicles? What do you ask before? We don't do auctions on this stream. It's not really designed for auctions. But, you know, if something doesn't sell for a while, I'll start to price it down a little bit. And then if it gets too low, I just put it on eBay and then it disappears. So eBay just makes everything disappear. So I never have to drop the price on anything too low. Like, for example, let's say the cheapest buy now price on an item is $100. Well, I never really have to go below $80 on the price, because if you go and just list it up on eBay for $80, it'll go. That'll be the first slab to sell. Nobody wants to buy the $100 one if you've listed one for $80. So yes, that's kind of how it's working. Oh, Chronicles. All right, let's see what's next. Click. The Titans Awake. That's a nice Articuno. Only $40. PSA 7. I can see wide grade is 7. It's got some muck right there. Talking about expired bags. Oh, people always ask that. No, I never do that. We are. It's a very consistent question. People are looking to maybe like, oh, it's abandoned. That means it's going to be half off or something. It's like, no, dude, we just break the bag down, find out what's in there. We are. That is a very common question, though. Rainbow Pidgey, PSA 9. 75 is probably the right price. Might even be too low. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. I like that price on that. Rainbow Pidgey. Wave 4 Pidgeot, PSA 8, $40. Got some Topps cards here. The Dark Charizard is still available for those who are crazy and want to pick up a Dark Charizard. Same with this Shining Steelix. And now we've got Cardos Sard, PSA 7. Let's go take a look into this. Make sure this is correctly priced. So this is a high-end card. PSA, let's say PSA Cardos Charizard. All right, and then let's go ahead and sort this by, well, let's say 6 here. Let's see what happens. Okay, good. And are we, yes, okay. I'm looking for it right now, okay? That one's an auction. We don't want auctions. We just want this. All right. There was a PSA 6 in auction. So ours is PSA 7. It looks like it actually goes up in price to 500. Okay. Let's type in... So we're going to change it now to say PSA 7. Let's remove this little number here. Yeah, so this is going up to $500. Wow. Does that make sense? How do I buy Slab? What's up, Brian? Head over to the description. We take PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, and crypto. You just send money directly over to me, and then it's yours. All right. Maybe somebody's buying these up or something. I mean, he's a beautiful card. And look on the back. That's the Game Boy artwork. That's Game Boy Cardos. Very special. I own a PSA 10 of one of those. Wow, wow, wow. Wowee. Yeah. Okay, we have... Oops. That's not what I wanted to click. I'll click on this. We have Miss Jennifer, a 6 base set, and 5 holo shuffles. Jennifer. Oh, my. Jen. You got it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. What do we got? Varum, Jumpluff, Phalanx, Abomasnow, Togekiss. Your Phalanx was a pull. Let's see what that was. Aaron 9. We need some more slab returns, man. We are getting one, though. We're getting a Karuta return, so that'll be fun. Aaron. We're getting a Karuta return. And then we're going to get, I think a tag return is probably after that at some point. But the tag return's not completed. Completed. All right, nothing too crazy here. Sandstorm 9 Aaron. It's a vintage card. It's really cute, actually. Nobody talks about how Sandstorm is an e-reader set, just like Sky Ridge. All right. Thank you, Jen. 6 base set Scarlet now. So there's a Drowsy that comes out of base set, and it sold most recently for $1,000. So people are probably gobbling this up a little bit faster. Game Boy Zard is adorable. It's really cool, isn't it? For those who played the old games, it's like a must-have card, except you can't afford it. If you could, you probably would just buy it. Yeah, he's pricey. He's a pricey little card. That'd be a good card to host a break on. Ooh, what if that was the clearance break? That'd be an interesting clearance break. All right. All right. I don't know why we'd put a Charizard on clearance, though. You don't need to. Did my wife's cards arrive at Beckett? I believe they did. Yes. Beckett hasn't entered the cards into the system, but it says they've arrived. It says I've got 2 shipments with two submissions with Beckett in their system. All right. King Gambit. Come on, Jen. Pull us that Drowsy, Jen. We'll make a clip out of it. Magikarp. Flittle. So a lot of the English sets are pretty pricey right now, guys. But that's because the cards that you pull out of those English sets are all selling for crazy amounts right now. Just crazy amounts. Jen, you got a lot of holos. Okay, give me a moment here. We got a Mr. Jalen coming in, huh? Jalen's coming in. Whoa, 6 has a lot of cards. By the way, did you guys try out the Chinese Pokemon cards? This is called Pokemon Gem. It's listed under the Chinese section category. And this is full of exclusive cards, including a Pikachu that goes for $200. It's really cool. This is full of exclusive Chinese cards. Check that out. It's in the menu right now. There you go, Jen. Mister, just donate those. Okay, thank you. All right, so we got all these. And we'll set this right here. Okay. Jennifer. Jeff. Jennifer. Jennifer. Moody Joe. Somebody named Moody Joe. How do you get in here? 6. Well, 6 actually has a pretty legit amount of stuff here. Jennifer. Oh, yeah, we got to get more of that Halo up here, man. I got to grab a box of those Halos and pop it in front of you guys because that set was selling. The price had to go up on the Halos, unfortunately, because it was, my price was actually cheaper than the cheapest buy now price. It was kind of crazy that happened. But they are now $20 or something like that. Caleb. I was enjoying seeing that getting opened, by the way. It's a brand new set with cards no one's seen in it before. So that was a lot of fun. Who's this? Andy Dirksen. Okay, so we're going to get these moved over for you. We still store your cards in a case. All right. And now let me go grab some Halo. All right, here we are. Rip new Halo set. Oh, why do you say rip? Ooh. This just came out, just launched, guys. Super popular. Signatures, sketches, special fat cards, commemorative items. Well, here's me trying to take a break from Pokemon. You didn't go that deep. You didn't go that deep. There we go. I guess the nice thing about Pokemon is that it's been going up in value. So, you know, if you got too much of it, it's not necessarily the worst thing ever if you have a lot of it. Yeah. Tends to go up over time. Singles, slabs, and booster packs. The 2 pigeons be the clear slabs. What's the current price on the Halo? Other card set, Halo Upper Deck, $21. I don't like 21. We're going to make it 20. I think that 21's kind of an annoying number. Let's make it 20. Oops. This big, look at that. That's a $20 booster pack. Halo. Do you just stream on YouTube? So CK96. That's right. We just stream on YouTube. Speaking of which, let's get a spot handed out over here. So obviously, Devin A has to have a spot. Here you go, Devin A. Devin A took some big shots tonight. You're going on the giveaway list. When this list finishes, we're just going to start a new one, right? Tammy Lowe. Tammy, she got on legit. All right, Tammy. I'm allow it. You're on the list twice, Tammy. That's funny. All right, now number 20. We're going to roll for number 20 very soon, so stick around for spot number 20 to see who wins the whole box, and then we'll get another box going. Tammy! She got on earlier because she gave me some free cards, so, you know, if you're going to give me some free cards, we can't be letting that go. Next up, we have Jalen for Prismatic. All right, let me just do a little math here. Okay, what is that? Wait, how much? What's the price on my Prismatic? I don't even remember. Pokemon English, Prismatic. Oh, 19, huh? Okay, so Jalen, let's see how many you ordered. 3 then, right? Yeah, 3. Okay. And Prismatic is right here. We're still trying to pull Mumbreon. Oh, yeah. How many cards do I have to send to grading for discount? I was planning to submit 5. If you wanted me to do some kind of discount, probably about 40 of them. We are. All right. Probably 40 would be the minimum. And then we'd probably swap you into some kind of like submission by yourself. All right. Here's the rescue board. Oh, very nice. Here's Whimsicott. Oh. All right. And Pyroar Friends in Paldea. 5 cards is very normal. A lot of people are able to send 5 cards. Ooh. Ta-da. Lovely. Friends in Paldea out of 3 packs. Not bad, Jalen. Remember, with these packs being so pricey, whenever you grade these cards from Prismatic, they sell for a lot of money. Let's see. You got a bag, right, Jalen? Let's go looking for a Jalen bag. Yes. This PSA 10 Crystal Nidoking sold for best offer at $3K recently. Sold means it's not available, though, right? There we go. When it comes to really rare cards, just because one sold in the past for XYZ amount doesn't mean you can get that much. Let's see. But 3K, that's nice. That's a lot of money. Pricey. All right. PSA 10. Overall, I'd say the market is hot going up rather than going down, although you saw some really high peak prices on some of the modern cards, and I don't know how sustainable that is. You got to be careful with the modern cards. But, you know, these old vintage cards. All right, so we are correct on this guy. Let's add a date to him. Actually, I don't like the way the sticker looks. I just don't like it. Does this tear off? Hello, mister. Oh, I already read that. Okay. There it is. So did you guys see this break? Some of you guys don't know about this one. So this is the booster pack break. It's graded PSA 10, and one person will get the whole pack already graded. And if you're crazy, you can even hire me to crack it out and open it. Could pull Dragonite, could pull Gengar. So if you want to open it, we can certainly do that, or you can leave it encapsulated. That is 3 spots deep. Okay, good. Let's get rotation going. It's sold today. Nice. Here's a Mickey Mouse. Here's Stargu. Oh, that's got no price on it. Okay, so now we got a job to do with that one. And let's see what order is next. We got some more orders in the queue. Nice short line tonight. Lorenzo Shrub, NBA box. All right, he's going to take this. And then he wants 2 of the Scarlet Violet base set. Let's go ahead and open those ahead of time. Scarlet Violet base set is selling fast because of that Drowsy. People want to pull that Drowsy and try to sell it for a high price. So what if I sent you 40 cards to grade from Germany to submit additionally with my cards? We could probably go into Discord and discuss a lower price on the grading. And it'll be based off of, you know, them getting here and there safely with no issues with insurance or anything like that. Here it is, Gardevoir. Insurance is one of the major costs. Here it is. So we can negotiate something like no insurance or low insurance. Those are 2 tricks we can use to lower the cost of the grading. Here's Gardevoir. All right. And then also we have to consider, what do we do when the cards are done grading? Do you want me to store them here in the USA? Maybe sell them or put them on commission or something like that? So we got to think about that too. All right, what do we got? Oh, yeah. Why do you collect? Because I'm an addict. Are they making different cases for graded packs now? Yes. That is an older pack. That's an older holder. All right. All right. Tossing that away. Jabari. Whoa! Whoa. Jaden. Here's Jabari Smith. Ta-da! Revolution. Do these come with numbered cards, perchance? You don't get a lot of chances to say perchance. So when you get the chance to say it, you got to say it. Come on now. These packs are so picky. Stephen Curry. So you got Jaden, rated rookie. Kenny Chandler. Ooh, Auburn. And Stephen Curry. He's the GOAT. Okay. Stephen Curry's the next Tom Brady. Okay. We've got Benedict. Oh, wow, that's shiny, dude. Shiny equals good. Ochai and Jalen. That's purple card is number. Sleeve that Curry. Well, purple card is numbered. He's not numbered. You are mistaken, Mr. Ivan. Okay. Curry's so inspirational. I get inspired every time I see him. Oh, wait, we already did this one, right? Right? Did we? Yeah, we did this one. We just did this one. All right. Sleeve them all. I'm not sleeving them all. I'm putting them back in the booster pack. Marjan Beauchamp. Beauchamp. Okay. I'm glad I flipped it over. Whoa! Malik Curry. Signature. Siggy. That's pretty good, huh? Wow. You guys jealous? You know I offered this for sale like yesterday, too. No one bought it. And I was like, that's unusual. Usually when I have a cheap Keegan Murray. Have you been out there, Murray? Sorry, the one I have is numbered. Same card. Oh. Yep. I showed it off and everyone was like, nah, I ain't buying that. How much was this? That's like $100 card. The whole box was $20. It was a single box. I don't have any more of them. It was all by itself. Okay. So thank you, Lorenzo, for jumping in and getting it sold. Oh. EJ Liddell. Oh, that is numbered. We got a little numbered card back here out of 99, EJ. How about Blessed Night? He blessed me. Papa bless. Is EJ Little valuable? I've never heard of him. Jaden Hardy. Okay. Good. My stomach is killing me. I can't deal with it. You got stomach pain? Why do you have stomach pain? We are. Stomach ache like the flu, or? Okay, that's good. Lorenzo with an L. Mr. Lorenzo, his name's Lorenzo. I can't find his bag because it's over here. There we go. I don't know, mister, but I'm in so much pain. There we go. All right. That sucks, man. Stomach pain. All right. Why don't you just go see a doctor? It's free. We have free healthcare. Here's Star U. Oh, Star U. Actually, I think you can just see a doctor. You can just go to the emergency room and they have to see you, don't they? That's a real thing. And people don't talk about that. So that's like a wave 3 or something, Star U. Oh, none for sale at all, huh? Let me check. Sold. Wow. This item is just not for sale. There's a PSA 9 non-holo of it for sale for $60. So that's the non-holo. Maybe there's a 10. Nope, there's no 10s either. This must be popular because it features Misty right on the front of it. I don't know. Technically, it's like a waifu card. Okay, that is Misty Waifu. Wave 3 or whatever it was. All right. I'm hoping it's 24-hour bug, and that's it. That's Steelix for $10. This one, yeah, he's about $10. Next up, we have Brandon Boutillier. Get me in that Rocket Magby break. So this is Rocket Returns Magby. It's very close. 4 spots remain. There he is. There it goes. Thank you. So, okay. It's going to be 9. All right. You might be pregnant. Yeah, I guess if you ate something rotten, or if you got like, I don't know, dirty food, you know, like you went out to eat and the employee didn't wash their hands, that would give you a stomach ache. Miss Jen says, let me try 2 of those Halo packs. You got it, Miss Jen. All right, 2 Halo packs. All right, Miss Jen. Oh, Olympia Vale. The story so far. The story so far. You got this special Holo ship. The UNSC Wasp. Ooh. Cool. McDonald's Sprite cures sickness. I don't think it does, though. You know, actually, in my family, we had something called activated charcoal. That's what it was called. And it was this little pill. It was a little black pill full of actual charcoal. And if you had a bad stomach ache from something that you ate that maybe was, perhaps it was rotten or dirty, if you ate that charcoal, it would like cure it. It was insane. And I don't even own that as an adult, but I rarely get sick that way. I'm always really careful with how I eat, but I eat out every now and then, so maybe I should own some. Yeah, I haven't been, man, I haven't had the stomach flu in forever, dude. Let me think. My gosh, I can't even remember the last time I had the stomach flu. I think I might have been dating a different girl. I think it's been over 12 years since I've had stomach flu. Stomach flu is when somebody wipes their butt and then handles your food and you eat it and their bacteria gets into your stomach and makes you very sick. So that's stomach flu. It's not a real flu. It's a bacterial attack on your body from like someone's poopy hands. And so I haven't had that since like, man, like I want to say like 12 years ago. I haven't had that. There it is. Maybe people's cleaning standards in restaurants is very good. Or maybe I've just been lucky. There we go. I have had a bad flu, though, an actual flu. That was last year, January. I had a very bad flu. Ooh. UNSC Razorback. You're lucky I have bad stomach issues. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know, I don't never have stomach issues, but I don't have stomach flu. Stomach flu. You know you have stomach flu because you'll start vomiting everything. Now look at this. So this one's got gold and sparkly. This one's just silver. Look at that Master Chief, though, huh? All right, lovely. You know, I bet if you got that Master Chief graded 10, he will make all the money back on these packs by himself, that one card. That's for Jen. New bag, Jen. Just cleared some of your bags up. Poppy hands. Yeah, they got some poppy hands. Both times I can remember having stomach flu. One was from a restaurant called Pasta House. Is that a national chain? Do you guys recognize the name Pasta House? So Pasta House. And then the other one was another chain called Chevy's. It was a Mexican restaurant chain. And I really liked their food. And then they gave me the stomach flu. And I was thrown up all night. All right. There you go. Okay. Here's... Click. We have Victor Cardenas. He says 4 Street Fighter. 4 Street Fighters. Do I not keep them over here? I don't think I keep them over here then. What is this little baggie even? It's just like a baggie of holographic cards. Yep, it is really just a bag of holographic cards. I gotta move this off this shelf in the first place. Shouldn't even be here. What's this? Oh, that's empty boosters. And, all right. So let me stand up to get the Street Fighters. I wish I had stomach flu instead of stomach cancer. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. All right. If anyone here has a cancer or a loved one fighting cancer, we've had a couple people in our community who have fought cancer and won. Actually, we had Mr. Mr. Kyle Hazard was in here just the other day, and he was diagnosed with eye cancer, and he wanted to give his bag away, and I told him, you're going to keep your bag, and I told him, you're going to beat your cancer, and then come back, and I'll ship you your bag. We just did that. We just shipped his bag this week. He beat the cancer and everything, so we are kind of crazy. It is. They're working on improved cancer cures out there, man. It's a big deal. We are. Oof. And there's other problems like liver failure, kidney failure, heart failure, which is the most common problem of all, and dementia. Here we are. Ooh. So these are Cardos Street Fighter from a long, long, long time ago. Ooh. Oh, Chun-Li. All right. I fought it for 6 years, then 2 years in remission, but 6 months, and it's back, unfortunately. Ooh, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm waiting for them to tell me I got lung cancer here, man. I can't stop coughing. So, you know, what's really tough on Karis right now is her mom had stage 4 lymphoma, and she survived it. But she is telling Karis today that she's developing some kind of cough that won't go away, and she's worried it's back, because that's how it started, actually. The lymphoma started as a cough. You are? All right. And here's Ivan Rodriguez. 2 PokeBruhs. All right, Ivan Rodriguez. All right. That sucks, man. All right, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. It's very expensive and probably very emotionally stressful to have to deal with all that. You are? Everyone's going to fight some disease in their life at some point. And what's crazy is everyone around you, none of us are going to live forever. So we're all going to have some story about the thing that got us eventually. Wow, that's a good one. Holy cow, man. That's a good one. Look at that. Magneton and Birthday Pikachu. Nice. All right. If we're going to go, might as well have some fun. Here it is. That's right. You don't get to keep your Pokemon cards forever. Here we are. All right. I put together this great collection, and one day it'll be someone else's collection. I fought back pain and survived. My stomach hurts all the time. I need to get it checked out. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. 1 custom vintage pack. Ivan Rodriguez. Here they are. Keep them in the box with the bags, with the break names in it. 1, 2, 3. A 1. All right, let's see what you got. Yeah, but you might be young and healthy, and then you might be having a parent who's having a problem. So everyone is rooting for you, Mr. Ivan, and it's very relatable. Hey, that's pretty good. Look at that. Ivan Rodriguez. I'm going to take my cards to the grave. Yeah, like the Egyptians. They are. Wasn't there a culture where they even took their wives with them, even if the wives were still alive? How crazy is that? I don't know if that's true, though. Here's Snorlax for Mr. Ivan. Mr. Ivan. Okay, that went pretty well. Overall, I think that went well. You got a heavy pack in the PokeBruhs, and you got a Snorlax out of the custom vintage packs. Nice. And they're slaves. Is Mudkip okay? What? Just place an order. Cheers. Trapstar. Here we are. Let's see what we got. Ooh, yellow Moltres. Clefable Rainbow 9. That seems cheap at $45. Oops. Gold-plated Charizard from Burger King. Portgas Diaz, who could use a price update, it looks like. And Pidgeotto. We also don't have a date on this card either. So Jennifer Yap's going deeper. She wants 6 of the Scarlet Violet base set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is. Miss Jen. Wife just got sealed in the tomb with them. All right. That ain't right, you know. That ain't right. All right. Is it a possessive thing? Is this like, no one else is going to get to my wives? She's all mine. When I'm gone, she's coming with me. Here's Oinkaloni. Okay, Oinkaloni. Oh, Arvin. Double Arvins? Jen, this came out of the exact same box. That was a sealed box. Double Arvins, everybody. Wow, weird. Oops. Penny. And Annihilate. There it is. Arvin it up. Mr. Arvin. It's a property thing. Yeah, nobody touches my property that belongs to me. Oh, yeah, that guy's getting pooped by the firing squad. Who's getting pooped by the firing squad? There you go. All right, Altart coming out. Good. Pokenasty's here. I'm glad you're watching, Pokenasty. You got that expired bag. I thought I'd seen you around. All right, let's see. How about this Pidgeot Rainbow Foil? $130 for 9. There's no examples of it. It is Pidgeot, huh? Oh, that's Pidgeotto, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to base this off of. Let me go ahead and... So, we had it at 130, right? And nobody bought it. Let's move it down to 120 and leave it alone. See where it goes. If it gets too cheap, he's going to enter into the live customs probably because it's a nice rainbow card. Good to be around. Nice. Got my own place. And on my third kid. Wah! There we go. Babies. Huh. You just think women are baby machines, huh? There we go. You read the comment sections. When somebody's having a baby, you read the comment sections sometime, and people just get so mad. All right. The internet's a vicious place, man. It's a vicious place full of nice people. Lots of nice people. But there's always somebody who's just utterly miserable, and they got to let you know. And when you're a content creator, they especially let you know. They're like, you got to talk to me because you're the person to talk to or something. It's like, I can't help you. All right, let's see. So he's the altart, it looks like. The price is correct. In fact, he should be slightly more expensive than $50. But we're going to keep him at $50. But we're going to get him a nice new sleeve. So that is correct at $50. Definitely leaving my mark on the earth. Hell yeah, dude. Use the two birds together as a clay break slabs. He's the third person to be... Oh, you mean in the U.S.? There we go. They're going to firing squad? Dude, that is so smart if they do that. We spend, I think it's like $100,000 every time we execute a criminal with injection. Here it is. And it's really, really, really stupid because you're killing them, right? Like they're going to be gone in 2 seconds anyways. And that $100,000 should be given back to the taxpayers so that they can pay for their own children. Or it should be used to help people with their health care. Misuse of funds is insane. It really damages society. It hurts people. So it's just wasted money. Yeah, he picked it. He chose... oh, good for him, man. I respect that. If I had to go, if I was on the government hit list, if I had to go, I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, nah, keep your money. Don't waste it on me. Here's Pokey Nasty. 1 pack of Surging Sparks. I might have a bag. Pokey Nasty, please update me. So, I can't update you. You've got to ship, okay? After 1 year, you got to ship. Here it is, Pokey Nasty. Unless you're international. I guess the bag's not that large, actually. It's a pretty small bag. All right, the bag is small, I'll allow it. If the bag's small, we'll update you. If it's a big fat bag, you got to ship for sure, though. This one's a reasonably small one. All right, Surging Sparks. Also, if you are international, you can 100% always update your bag. Just got to stop in and say, hey, I need that bag updated. All right. Isn't a firing squad from Germany World War II? We are. Firing squad, the idea of a firing squad is someone needs to be executed, but the people doing the execution don't want to be like guilty of being the one to have killed him. So you line a whole bunch of people up with guns and say, all right, everyone shoot at him. And people who are like conscious object, you know, they don't want to do it. They can kind of shoot away from him and no one knows who fired the bullet. Okay. It's nasty business, you know. But, hey, you know, if you do something really, really horrible. You know, it's interesting. Some of the guys who go on death row, they're like serial killers. And if you ask them, what would happen if I let you off? If the government let you free right now, what would you do right now? They always respond like, yeah, I'd go kill somebody. They respond just like that. They're like, yeah, let me go. I'll just run back out there and do it again. Because they know it's like a brain problem. It's like in their head they want to do it. And that's why they become serial killers. Kind of a dark subject, but, you know, fascinating, right? It's fascinating to hear them say, yeah, like, I can't stop myself. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this guy's price was based on an 8. Look, see, you search PSA 9 Topps Rainbow Clefable, and it says PSA 9 in the title. But when you click on it, the image is a PSA 8. So I thought this was too low. I don't know if anyone bought it. Let me check and see, because I felt that the Clefable was too low. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and shipping. Okay, Mr. Sounds good. So the next order is going to be a shipping round. So this bag's going to be tossed, and he's going to have a price similar to the Pidgeotto now. I made an opposite. An opposite? Damn it. It's an addiction to them. Yeah, exactly. So, like, and it makes you think, like, people who are, they have, like, a history of violence. It's just like a brain thing, you know? Like, if we could just tinker with their brains, maybe they really could just be reformed and put back into society, like physically tinker with their brains, which people would probably object to for ethical reasons. They'd be like, no, you can't do that. But, yeah, it's like you set somebody back out and then they just repeat that particular crime. It's like, is anyone really surprised by this? That's the thing. That's what they do. All right. Eating cheese balls. Wait, who's being killed? I'm from Los Angeles. I'll be shipping soon. How's Los Angeles? Are you liking it out there? Jennifer, Tammy Lowe keeps telling me I got to move out to California. I don't know. It's got really high taxes. All right. So we merged my bag into this bag after my old PayPal. Not too sure what I have, but I know it's going to expire soon. I made a mistake on the address. It was supposed to be this address, not the street. My apologies. All right, so let's go looking for your bag then. So if we did update the bag, should be in here then, right? Haha. Oh, that is an older bag. Good choice to get that shipped. Move to Reno. Are you out in Reno? We got a couple guys out in Reno right now. A couple guys from our group, they're all out in Reno. What do you think of Reno? Yeah, that's right. You mentioned that the other night. You mentioned you were... I noted it. Karis, she likes it. We've looked at it a number of times. We've compared it to other places. We think it's pretty cool. So that one's high on the list if we ever do move. But I have to mention this. Missouri has announced they are interested in getting rid of the income tax. That's a big deal because that was one of our biggest reasons for moving. And if they go through with that, then it's like, maybe I just stay. Like, I actually know the state pretty well. I know all the cities. I got kind of roots here in Lake of the Ozarks, a very cool place. And so if they go through with that, I should just stay. I should just stay and enjoy no income tax. All right. Mister's too chicken to move out of state? No, you're talking about the wrong guy, man. I'm not too chicken for anything. I ran away from home when I was 17. I'm not too chicken. But if they're getting rid of income taxes, that's a big deal. That was my number one reason for moving, was to reduce my overall burden. Not only did they announce that, they announced that they want to have a reduction in sales tax. So in other words, Missouri wants to mimic Wyoming and South Dakota, which is two of the places we're really interested in because the overall tax burden in those places is really low. Move to Hawaii, low taxes here. All right. PSA submission almost in? No, PSA is really slow right now. I apologize. It's nice out here, says Aovic. Let's see. Mr. wants to lobotomize the crazies. We are. Nah, you don't gotta lobotomize people to treat maybe like too much aggression. You can just try to treat too much aggression. All right. So you're saying that this address right here is not the right address, Mr. Fan Fang? So let me go back. Let's see if the address changed on the next order. Move to Hawaii. We have thought about moving to Hawaii. Here it is. Thank you. We've got the address. We are ready to ship you out. We have actually considered moving to Hawaii. We like the temperature. We like the cost of the real estate is sort of like super high, which sounds ironic. Like, why would you like really expensive real estate? Because it actually acts as a barrier of entry to a lot of people. And so in a place where the cost of living is too affordable, a lot of people can move in. But similar to California, similar to New York, we don't like the taxes. Taxes is where you work really hard for someone else, essentially. You work for the government. The government takes all your money. You don't work as an employee of the government. You work like a slave for them, like a servant. They go, we own 50% of you. Why would I ever want to be owned 50% of by anyone? It's kind of crazy, right? So overall, we want to lower our tax burden. All right. Yes, we got the P.O. Box address. Thank you, Mr. Van Fang. Awesome. Is the Luffy manga I pulled being sent out in a different submission than the rest? Oh, yeah, we should do that. So we're going to do a separate submission for the Luffy, and it's going to be like a faster submission, okay? Don't forget my Family Guy pack. Oh, yes, your Family Guy pack. We were so concentrated on the shipping subject. Star Wars Family Guy. All right. Here it is. I'm from New York. Taxes here in Massachusetts is even worse. We talk about taxes a lot on this channel. I'm very fascinated by taxation. So, like, if a government taxes you at 50%, I would say you own 50% of your work, and the other 50%, you're a slave. That's the way I think of it. Someone else owns you like a slave. So if you can work, if the government can take 25% of you, then I'm 75% free. But if you live in a place where they take 51, you're definitely all the way a slave. Like, they own 51% of you, you're more slave than free. So that's the way I think about taxes. And so my job is to be living in a place with the highest quality of living and the lowest taxes at the same time. And so that's like an equation, right? And this helps you decide where to migrate to. All right. Looks like we're opening it up. Let's open it up. Family Guy. I think that's why you see a lot of billionaires going to places like Puerto Rico. You see a lot of billionaires going to Florida and Texas because they figured that out too. They said, why would I live in this other place with maybe nicer weather? You could argue that the weather's nice in Texas or nice in Florida. Why would I continue to live in, a special card. Look at that. Cool, man. Ooh, that's neat, man. They go, why would I continue to live here in New York and just get, bent over and owned by the New York government when I could literally move to a mansion by the beach in Florida and I save so much money, I can easily afford the hurricane insurance and I'm good to go, So, and that's what you see. You see this mass migration of billionaires into states like Texas and Florida right now. We are. Ooh, very nice. Never seen these before. Yes, these are on the menu right now. It's Family Guy cards, and it's Family Guy Star Wars. So it's very niche, but they sell. They actually sell. I sold a lot of these. They've slowed down a bit. More recently, they've slowed down. Karis and I are tempted by Florida. The only thing we're worried about is having to insure all the cards against hurricanes. Seems like it would be really expensive to do that. So if you could just live in a place with no hurricanes, you would save a lot of money. Never mind, California has the most income taxes. Yeah, I don't know if it's California. ChatGPT is actually super useful for this, by the way. So ChatGPT, you could go over to it and ask it a question like, list me the top 10 states with highest tax burdens. All right. And then you let it generate and then move on to the next order. I'd be more worried about theft. Well, they've got theft in California too, right? I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Every place has got theft. Okay, the number one state according to ChatGPT. California, New Jersey, Vermont, Connecticut, Oregon, Minnesota, Hawaii, Rhode Island, Illinois, and New York. This includes income sale property taxes as a percentage of the income. These rankings are based on a combination of state income tax rates, sales tax rates. So it remembers that I care about the sales tax rate and property taxes. Let me know if you need a breakdown. So that's interesting that California is the number one worst state for me for taxes. I would just be owned by the state. I would not be free. So this is why it seems like a nice place to move to, but you just got to go hunting around for another place that has maybe nice weather, maybe some nice mountains, maybe some nice places to walk, maybe some good developments. but not such a high tax burden. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, I don't think California has this monopoly on nice places to live. I think there's nice places all across the country. They're just less developed. And so you have to accept that, okay, I'm not going to be living in the Hollywood Hills. I wasn't going to be living in the Hollywood Hills in California anyways. You know, I've seen the properties out there. For $1.5 million, you can buy like a reasonable family home. You know, nothing fancy even, just a reasonable home. And the closer it is to the desirable places to live, the higher it goes, or the yuckier the home becomes. So you need like $1.5 million to live comfortably in a home in California, in the nice areas, and that's just for a small family home, nothing special. I live out in a special home out here in Lake of the Ozarks, and it only cost me $650. Here goes Devin. Ready? Reno, Nevada, too easy. Yeah. We are. You know, Karis and I have thought about buying a home in the lake area, the Lake Tahoe area. So we've thought about that, moving from Lake of the Ozarks to Lake Tahoe, and then we'd have a 40-minute drive to Reno. So we've thought about that. It is, ooh, King Gambit. But one of the problems with the move to Reno, Mr. Devin, one of the problems is that Reno has a higher sales tax than Missouri, and a higher sales tax than some of the other places we're considering too, like Wyoming and South Dakota. And so what this means is, as I acquire parts of my collection off the internet, I would just pay a really high tax on that. And since I'm such a prominent buyer, this would rack up a lot of tax costs for me as well from a different direction. King Gambit. Wow, that's cool, man. Look how well centered that is. You guys are missing out. If you don't get some of this Scarlet Violet base set while it's at a good price, you're going to miss out on that. All right. Mr. Devin, Mr. Devin. Special bathroom carpet. We got that special bathroom carpet. We are. I take a bath with that special bathroom carpet, man. Go in there. I'll show you a picture sometimes. There's carpet that goes all the way up to the tub. There you go. Like the tub's like, it's like this. They built like a step up into the tub, right? And then that's carpeted, so it's like level with the high part of the tub. New Hampshire has lake houses law, 0 incomes. New Hampshire, they have a special business tax. So New Hampshire has low sales tax and low income tax, but they have a 7% tax on just a business. So if you're just a business, they will tax you. They will get you. So New Hampshire's out. I definitely considered them. I actually got excited because I was like, oh, they got this special combination of no sales tax and no income tax. Another state has that too. It's Alaska. Alaska has no sales tax, no income tax, and they don't have a special tax on businesses. But it's Alaska. No! Do you have heated floors in your bathroom? No, I do not. Get a credit card and P.O. box in a state without sales tax. No, they figure that stuff out. So, they don't allow that. That's tax evasion. You have to pay taxes in the state that you actually live in. All right. Hillsborough County in Tampa, Florida is the lowest hurricane area. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Maybe I could just ask ChatGPT the areas of Florida with the absolute lowest number of hurricanes. But we want to live by, if we move to Florida, we want to definitely move next to the beach. We like Jacksonville, Florida. We looked at a hurricane map analysis, and Jacksonville gets considerably fewer hurricanes for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because it's further north. And so that is tempting because, again, the taxes are just lower out there. We've also joked about maybe me selling 100% of my collection, like just every single card, down to the last card till there's not a drop left. And then whatever I have in my account after I'm done, we just go buy some special home and I just start all over again. What do you guys think of that? That would be interesting, Probably not the best investment, but it would be a purchase of a lifestyle, I guess. All right, Jennifer Yap, Opus 1, Final Fantasy. Oh, those are priced so good. The price on the Opus 1 has been low for a long time, and it's just getting older. Opus 1 is getting older every year. How many she want? She wanted 5 of them. Gosh, if you could pull a cloud out of here, that would be an instant clip. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Yeah, if you can pull a cloud out of here, instant clip. I love this idea. Starting all over is super fun. All right, here we are. Well, I wouldn't be starting from nothing. I would take all that money and buy a brand new home, and it'd be a real fancy home, presumably. There we are. But, you know, if I deposited all of my card value into a nice home and then just insured the home, house insurance is uncomplicated, and then I'd just be done. I'd be like, all right, I have a little pocket of wealth. It's this home, and that's it for me. Don't have to worry about, you know, because a home's not experimental wealth. Land is like gold. You got a couple things that have real value. You go to the store, and there's all these items in the store that don't have value. Are you ready? Okay, here's Layla. You got to, ooh, that's the cloud we want. Jen, this one cloud might have paid for most of the order right here. If this grade's 10 and you sell it for like 70 bucks as a 10, you're done. So the cloud's really good. You've paid for most of the order with this one cloud. All right, you ready? I don't understand why no one opens this, by the way. Gilgamesh. Okay. All right, lovely. We did it. Can an Indian win giveaway today? Yes, if you are an Indian living in India, you can definitely win the giveaway. Here's Cloud. All right. Here's Geomancer. Sell the card business to a trust based in Delaware, then loan the trust money and have it invest in Pokemon. Okay. It is. That's so funny, dude. All right, and here is Red Seraphie. Oh. All right, and Ramza. So you got the Cloud non-holo. We're trying to pull the Cloud holo. And if you pull that, that's really cool. That's definitely a clippable moment. All right. So normally the bulk comes with this set. I'm going to probably pick through the bulk here for you and get you some of the good looking ones. But I think we're going to overall end that with the bulk on these. And I'll tell you why. It's because I don't think I see the bulk ever selling on eBay. And these packs are actually pretty cheap. The rule's supposed to be something like, if it's a $25 pack, you get the, $25 is like the cutoff for when you start keeping the bulk. So we're going to change the rule on that one. We're going to start dropping bulk from this because it's like, I don't think most of this sells. I never see these graded anyways. Is this Riku? Gotta keep Riku. Chocobo Chick, that's pretty cute. Gilgamesh. All right, so we're going to drop the rest of this. There you go, Miss Jen. Are these the Magic the Gathering ones? Oh, right. Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy is coming out, so desire for Final Fantasy cards might spike as a result. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should just hold that cloud. Here's Gilgamesh. See how the dust settles after that excitement for the other set comes out. People might be interested in collecting the fanciest cloud. There's a nice Squall. He looks kind of cool. How long would it take for you to sell your entire collection? Well, I could sell it really fast if I just listed it on eBay, but I wouldn't get the money I wanted for it. So I could sell it fast in auction on eBay. Yeah, I'll sell. That's the worst way to sell it, I suppose. Now, if I put it all up for cheapest buy now on eBay, it'd start selling. I think it'd probably take a year or two. Might take 2 years to fully sell. It's a lot of cards. All right, Miss Jen. The giveaway goes to one person. That's right. All right, thank you, Jen. Thanks for opening that. That was cool. So this is a nice little row of cards. Let's get a new rotation in. Poliwrath, 45 bucks. Charbok. Lugia. No rarity. Dratini. I like that one. And Psychic Showdown. Cool, man. Too bad that's a 9. That's Rainbow Sabrina. I feel like this belongs up in the waifu box. I really do. How full is the waifu box? Oh, the waifu box has got room. Sabrina's going in the waifu box. That is a full-on Sabrina card. Waifu box time. Okay. Here's how the waifu shuffle box works. These are $20 each. So look, there's 3 of them. That's a total of 60. Okay. And now that goes in here like this. And she's going to go into the box of waifu slabs, which looks like this. It's exactly like the Holo Shuffle, but $20 per roll. And there's just a bunch of sexy girl cards in here. Some of them have been sitting in here a while. This doesn't get purchased as often as like Pokemon does. Look at that. Got this. Lightning. Okay. All their prices were based off of the price of the card at the time. So the prices could have gone up or they could have gone down. But the prices are all based on their price on the day that I put them in the box. Okay. It looks like I got room to put at least one more slab in there before it's completely filled. Okay. It's a pretty punishing box because it's like $20 per roll. Cool. Miss Jen says 6 of the Crystal Abyss. Oh, now you're getting crazy. I like this. Crystal Abyss. Is this it? Oh, Crystal Abyss. I haven't opened Crystal Abyss in so long. I gotta find out where I'm even keeping it. I don't actually know where I keep it. Not in here. Ah, is this it? I got some Crystal Abyss right here. So, we've actually pulled the chase card from Crystal Abyss. What's this? We pulled the chase card from Crystal Abyss once in the past. And oh my god, is it cool. Here we are. It is really good. The Crystal Abyss chase card is called Astinian. He's a Dragoon card, and it's just shocking how cool it looks. There we go. Recently, my friend won PokeRep giveaway. He got some packs and cards. Whoa, very interesting. That makes you wonder how much of his viewers are people who are there for the free stuff. And so there could be people from countries all over going, hey, PokeRep, he gives stuff away for free. I'm going to keep an eye on that guy and participate every time. Okay. Is the collection big enough to tank prices? Oh, I don't know what that means. Probably not, no. Here it is. I mean, maybe for like 1 or 2 items. For example, I own like 6 of the Dragonites from the Team Rocket Returns collection. So that could probably reduce prices. Here's Puppet Master, Cloud of Boobies. Ugh. Mom Bomb. Okay. Yeah, there's a big chase card in this set. It's super cool looking, but nobody ever buys it. Calbrina. Alcid. It's Alcid. Okay. And Bard. And Cloud. That's right. Cloud is in this set. I forgot about that. It's Anime Cloud. How many slabs would you say you have? Oh, I got a lot. I don't know. I don't get to see them all at once. Some of them are locked up. Some of them are not locked up. Just ones that I want to reach for immediately. There you go. Miss Jen. Wow. Tonight's stream brought to you by Jen. She's opening up some cool Final Fantasies. All the slabs that are for sale, for example, they just kind of float around. Did you see that Jeremy Guy had some of his cards in the safe at a bank, and they survived the fires? He was one of the creators of Squishmallows. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So, yes, banks are supposed to design like vaults that are disaster protected. So they're protected against natural disasters. That's great. That's great to hear, man. That is great to hear. Okay. Miss Jen says she'll take 2 packs of Disney Chrome. Oh, yeah. All right. These were on sale, I believe. So you're probably getting a very good deal here. Here they are. All right. Topps Chrome. What's crazy about the Topps Chrome cards is you don't have to sell them. You could just sit on them and they just go up. It's really wild. So I don't push Topps Chrome. I don't typically clearance it, and I don't push it because you just have to set it in a corner and it just goes up, up, up because they print it one time. Ready? So you... Oh, no. She said, no, not these. All right. These are mine then. Hold on. Let's see what I got. These are mine. Woody. I got a numbered Dumbo. Nice. I don't mind. That's baby mine, right? Baby mine. All right. So these are for me. I do this too often, don't I? I got a Woody. Excuse me. Ooh, the new ones. Yes, let's get you the correct ones real fast. All right. Wouldn't it be crazy if I pulled a 1 of 1 out? Let's see if I pull a 1 of 1 out. Okay. Probably not. If I just pulled a numbered Dumbo. Nah, see, I didn't get it. But I got Dopey. This guy, the Tramp. Dopey's not bad. Tramp, I don't think people care as much about the Tramp. Oh, yeah, I got Jasmine. I'm going to grade this Jasmine, and if it grades 10, I'm going to sell it for 120 bucks. Paying for the whole thing by itself. So Jasmine and Dumbo. There it is. I don't know what she actually sells for. She's not numbered, so might not sell for much. These are so thick, so shiny. I hope you do. Yeah, so these cards, when they grade 10, and they're not super easy to grade 10, like they often have little flaws, but if they do grade 10, they do really well. There it is. And what is this? I got a Iconic Moments. Okay, no clue. I don't think that's one of the super popular ones. But Dumbo and Jasmine, those are classics. So I got some classics going. We get these little top thingies from Miss Tammy. Need a new bag of these. All right, so that was for fun. Okay. All right. Set that there. And first edition Dark Dragonite non-holo sold for $833. Oh, yeah? That's what I'm going to sell my no-holo error card for. Okay. Oh, let's put these in this box over here. It's a pretty full box. That's not good. Also, let's get this Edwin Delcid box moved. I can't believe that that's sitting over here. When did I print this label? Let me see when I printed this Edwin Delcid label. It was printed on 2/22. Okay, so it's not that old. That's good. That's good to know. And what is this? Oh! I see what happened. Edwin Delcid, he had me take his stuff and give him his special Halo code. And then after I gave him the code, I put his box back on the shelf by mistake when it really belonged in the shipping area. Oops. That's what happened with that. And now, where do I put this? I need to create a TCC bag. I've already got a TCC bag. By the way, what's the giveaway prize? You don't even know. You just want some free ones, huh? All right. Very good. Okay. Those are for me. I might want to grade that Woody, too. You got a friend in Jen. Do-do-be-do-be-do. Well, where are my Disney packs? We want Disney 2024. Where are those? I don't think anyone's bought one in a long time, so it could be hard. Oh, nope, I found them. I was going to say, it could be hard to find. People definitely take breaks from certain sets, you know? All right. So if anyone's curious about these particular cards, these are $65 a pack. Topps Chrome Disney. All right, nice. Snip of that. Good. Cogsworth. So we've got Jesse. Paca. Oh, Paca. Abuelo. I didn't see that one. Here's Maximus. We've got Sally. Oops. And Cogsworth. Wow, this is really shiny. Nice. I sent 2 Discord messages. Nice. There we go. All right. Okay. Tossing this over here. All right. Popping this open. Ooh. You're going to get Tinkerbell. Oh, Tinkerbell. Nice. Heimlich. Is it Heimlich? Okay, Heimlich. 22. Man, you guys remember this? It was called like Elements or something like that. I heard that movie like bombed. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Ooh, that's cool, man. 20th anniversary. Wow, I'm old. It says 20th anniversary. Did you guys watch The Incredibles? If you answer yes, I know that you're old now. Okay, and there's Luca. And this appears to be a specialty card. It's not numbered though. All right. Very good. And let's pop these guys back into this holder. Feeling old, man. The Incredibles was 20 years ago, everybody. I saw it in theaters. No! All right. Very good. Very good. All right, very nice. That's for Miss Jen. Thank you, Jen. Let's go ahead and take a look into this. So this Polyrath, $45. I think we should reduce him to 40 and give him one more spin around and then pop him into something. All right. All right. There we go. Shizwinks. Very nice. Okay. So he's a little bit cheaper. That says $225. I like this. I like this Arbok a lot. Dratini, no rarity symbol. He's becoming a live custom item. Okay. Oops. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool Lugia. Yeah, that is a very cool Lugia card. That's PSA 8 down into the depths, $100. Comes out of super duper duper rare set called Pokemon the Movie 2000. We used to sell packs of those for $250 a pack. So he would come out of a $250 pack, but he's only going for $100. And that's because he didn't grade 10. All right, there we go. Very nice. All right. Away he goes. Lovely. We have an order now from Devin Augustine. 5 packs of the English OP9. English OP9. Very good. Where are we storing those? Here they are. Mr. Devin. Tonight's stream brought to you by Jennifer Yap and Devin. Thanks, guys. Keeping us busy over here. Oops. Okay. Let's sneap it up. And we'll sneap this one as well. Let's sneap it up. And we'll sneap this one too. All right. Very good. All right. By the way, let me hit refresh on this over here. Click. Okay. So we've got a holographic and another holo and Shanks. Oh, Shanks. Very nice. By the way, guys, look how close we're getting to 100,000 subscribers. Isn't that awesome? We are heading toward 96,000 at a pretty good pace. 96,000, 4 to go. Whew. We're going to make it. I can feel it. It's feeling great. We are going to make it. Mr. Drugs are bad for you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. 100%. There we go. Okay. Aha. Perfect. Nice short line. All right, time to give out this box of Fusion Arts. Let's go ahead and find the last person. Click. And it is James Trimble. I don't need to write it down because we know who he is. Oh, let's get the dice out. His Pop 1 is Shira and a Charizard First Edition. We're in that Fire Safe box. His Charizard First Edition. Nice. This is 4, which is Hippo Fat. Oh, yeah. We like Hippo Fat. I think that's Mr. Sistrunk, right? We like Mr. Sistrunk. He's been very good to me. All right. Is he here? Okay. Mr. Hippo Fat. That's not a 20-sided dice. This one is. This one's the 20-sided dice. And you might have missed it. It landed like right here. Here we are. Wow, going through that video again and checking pop reports. His Pop 1 is Shara, GX PSA 10, and a Charizard First Edition. We're in the Fire Safe box. Could barely see it. Really? Can you gift me some packs or cards? Mr. Ariane, I apologize, man, but you can't beg in the stream, okay, man? He had 2 different PSA 10 Charizard tops on cards in that box, too. He says he lost 99.99% of his collection. Wow. That's sad, man. All right. So, Hippo Fat doesn't appear to be here. Let me set this to the side, and we're going to go get another box now for giveaway. So, another one, guys. Another one. And I think we're going to do my favorite box, which is the, well, we can either do another Fusion Art, or we can do the, let's do another Fusion Art. Let's do two Fusion Arts in a row. And then we'll swap back to the Black Flame box, which is awesome because it has a Charizard in it. So here we are. So, oh, look, I was going to open it. I think I must have mistook it or something. Okay. So this one's going to say, Fwee. Keyword TCC. Very lucky some survived. I'm happy for him that he gets at least 1 or 2 of his cards. That's some sad stuff out there, man. I'm sure he's not the only one who lost Pokemon cards. He's probably just the more prolific collector. But, you know, a lot of people lost home, so I'm sure quite a few Pokemon cards might have gotten lost. And it's sad to think about, really. The more government lasers burn people's collections, make mine more valuable. Yeah, especially old vintage cards that are out of print. That's definitely true. I'm not, you know, that's true for me too. Technically, it helps all of us who have collections, but I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You know, I wouldn't wish that. That's bad juju to wish that on someone. So don't celebrate it. I think I was talking about having a monopoly on some cards. I'm going to show you guys some cool. I'm going to show you guys some cool cards in my collection. Since we're heading into the Glory of Team Rocket time period, I'm going to show you some cool cards I've held. Look at this. I paid $2,700 for it, sadly. I had it at one point for $600 and it got returned in the mail. And then I had to buy it back years later for a much higher price. Here we are. Dark Slowkings. But look at this. Here it is. Somebody asked if I could tank the market. Probably on Dark Dragonites. Look at this. So if I sold all these out, they'd probably worm their way back into the market. 6 of them. They're all 10s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 10s. Huh, I should have these as the background for the more recent videos because, you know, Team Rocket time, you know. How many of these do I own? I own 3 Dark Gyarados. Somebody was trying to buy this one from me. I was tempted to sell it. Scyther. I just don't know what to sell it for. I got Scissor and Scyther together. Cool, right? I want that Dark Golduck. Here's another Mag Baby. Here's a special one. That's a real rare. Team Rocket returns Magikarp. Magikarp collectors. Here's another Dragonite. He's a 9, though. Houndour, Togetic. There's that Dark Golduck. Dark Tyranitar, Dark Tyranitar. That's a special one. I like this one a lot. The Rocket Snorlax. Got that one for $1,300. It's cool stuff. I'm glad I held some of the Rocket Returns cards because sometimes I would sell a Rocket Returns card because I was like, I don't need to have this. And it's always a mistake. Should have just held it. I sold my Articuno, and now the Articuno has sold for like twice the price I sold it at. So it was a mistake. Shouldn't have sold it. And that's just how it is. I was just trying to get cards sold and trying to keep the channel busy, trying to keep things interesting. And, yep, big mistake. Should have just kept it. Isn't that crazy? It's almost always a mistake to sell your good cards, guys. Almost always. And I had a very special card. Wow, that's hot, man. Look at that. We need that as a background. That needs to be a background. I sent a Discord message. Yes. You know what gifting does not mean begging. I already know from your behavior that you see us as Indians as always begging. I know this behavior. My friends support you sometimes. What are you talking about, dude? You came to the channel. Your first question was, can Indians get free ones? And now you're like mad at me because you're breaking the begging rule. If you ask for a gift, that's begging. And now you're like calling me racist against Indians. I had Indian friends in college. What are you talking about, dude? He's got to go, man. All right, hold on. Man, dude, you're like, that is the exact behavior we got rules for pushing people out for. I'm sorry, I want you as a viewer and all that, but I don't want you to spoil the feeling of the stream. You can't be spoiling the fun for the community. Coming here asking for free stuff and then accusing me of being racist because I won't give you free stuff or something. Jesus, dude. All right, let me go over here. Like 90% of my colleagues in college were Indian. And Kara's, most of her coworkers are Indian. You can't just assume everyone's racist. All right. Let's see, Devin. So Devin's done. What were we doing? 53, only 53 of those Dark Dragonite last sold 3K in November. Mister, I mean this respectively. You might have the best collection west of the Mississippi. No, I don't have any of like, I don't got like Illustrator Pikachu or any of those cool things. There's some guys with some massive collections. I have a good one. I've got a good collection that I worked on for many years. And I took a big risk on because, most people will sell their collection and turn it into something else. But I have a good one. All right, so what do we got? You were going to read my Discord message. Oh, I was going to read your Discord message. That's what it was. All right, let's see what it says. So he says, so you would like to trade some stuff into me and then turn it into store credit. That's basically what the message is. And you want to trade in. I like the Eevee promos, by the way. Those are really standardized. So we can get a real standard price for those. Yeah, you could probably send those in and we can negotiate some store credit on them. I don't know if I'm ready to negotiate the store credit right now, but you could probably trade those in. And then he says, the other one is bag of raw signatures and OFRs and Halo Flood gold card. Yeah, we can definitely negotiate some of your cards for a trade, but maybe not right away. Okay, let's do a little bit at a time. Okay, you pick one card at a time, and we'll do one card at a time. Okay, Mister, you mean Native Americans? Are you going to read my Discord message? My Native Americans from Indian. All right. Oh, and I got some messages. Okay, we'll mark this unread. I got a really useful moderator on the other channel, the TheCardconomist channel. I posted a little video on the other channel the other day, a game review for Monster Hunter Wilds. Let me go take a look at it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the other YouTube channel, you're welcome to do that. Some of you aren't aware you could do that. Here it is. Bro dipped for years and then came back funnier. Looking forward to more videos. All right. Put that away. All right. Let's see. Seen it, and it was hilarious. It was a bit of a non-serious review, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you why it was non-serious. Because I know everyone's about to put out a serious review, and everyone's going to say the same damn things. And you're not even really allowed to talk about the better points of the game, because Capcom forbids it. You're only allowed to talk about the most generic things that everyone pretty much already knows or assumes. And so I just kind of had fun with it. I was like, let's just play around with this. So that was it. because you just couldn't say anything. You're not allowed to say anything substantial. They literally tell you you're not allowed to. They're like, you can't talk about this. You can't talk about this. You can't show any content beyond this point. And it's just like, damn, dude. Basically, they just want you to talk about the beta almost. It's just a little bit better than the beta. So 10, the Hidden Hopes. Let's get it, Miss Jen. All right, tonight's stream brought to you by Jen. Miss Jen, Hidden Hope. So Hidden Hope is similar to Hidden Trials, but it has a Sephiroth signature. And it's all the way down here. We just got it. There we go. She said 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. All right. TCC's not racist. I'm part foreskin Indian, and he loves me. Yes. What? What did I read? I don't know what I just read. All the things I read are against my... All the things I read are against my will. Move that over there. Bro, he was like getting mad at me, dude. He came in, he's just asking for free stuff. And then he's just like mad at me. Jesus, dude. Let's sneak it up. That's all he had to do was just type in TCC and be part of the giveaway. I already told him he can be part of the giveaway. So yeah, anyone's allowed to be part of the giveaway. All right, let's do it. I don't know. Excuse me. None of it will matter when I die from my popcorn lung. Tossing this over here. Oops. Here's Lulu and Minwoo. You know, nobody ever actually pulled the signature Sephiroth from this set. We don't have any footage of it. So we've never done it before. Vosler. Ultimecia. Bard. Cloud of Dankness. Yagroshk. And Emina. All right, not a super good round that time, Miss Jen. That round was a little bit on the stinky side. What about Mexicans? Can we... No, not Mexicans. God, dude, freaking... Where? They're not white enough. Here's, oh, Lulu. What the... God, dude. All right. Very nice. Come on. You can win. You're one of the good ones. That's one of the things, the tropes. You're one of the good ones. There we go. Mexicans, not Mexicans. Here's Matt Hansen, 10 electric breaker. I have a box and a floating bag. All right, let's see. Where's this? Yeah, bro, you're one of the good ones. Here's 10 of these. Free plane tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not racist. I have a Mexican friend. Man, doesn't that get tired? Doesn't that whole conversation get tiring? All right, here goes. There's so much like frustration and tension and insecurity and you know, all the this is unfair, blah blah blah. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Defend this, attack that. God, dude, it's insufferable. Oh, melodic. Ta-da! The texture of the cards are so nice. I can hear them when you go through them. Yes. Here's this. Ta-da! Oh, you're Mexican? Tariff that guy. I don't hate Mexicans. It's Canadians. I'm just kidding. God, that's how Trump makes you feel. If you're an American living in America, right? Or in the United States, and you got your president comes out and he's like, Canada should be the 51st state and we're going to tariff the hell out of them. You feel like he's beating them up for you and you're like, wait, I swear I'm nice. Here's Pikachu. Oh, it's very confusing. It's a confusing time period. Look at that, Matt. Like, yeah, wait, we don't like Canadians. When did that happen? There's no Mexicans. Well, they have an economy similar to Texas, so I call it cold Texas. Here's Matt Hansen. All right, Matt. Mr. Matt, think we will get the Doge stimulus? It's possible. I heard Donald Trump say that he likes the idea. That's a big deal. That the fact that he's showed support, we might actually get stimulus checks, guys. I think there's a chance for it. Normally, I'd say no, but if the president's saying, "Hey, that might be a good idea," that's very interesting. He said one of the reasons why it might be a good idea is because he said it might incentivize people to report where money is being wasted. If the American people are given a kickback whenever the waste is caught and ended. I have a box and a floating bag. Here it is, the floating bag. It won't be a stimulus. It's money already made. That's right. Exactly. It's not money printing. Money printing is when the government takes money and prints it out of thin air, and this causes inflation because you're increasing the money supply. This is money they were going to spend anyways, and instead of spending it on their stupid thing, they're saying, why don't you spend it on your stupid thing? But I like that because we're the ones who made the money. Jennifer, yeah. 2 more packs of Disney. Bro said Latinos. That's guys. I myself like the Latinos, he said. You like Latinos? But that means you're gay. It won't be inflationary then. That's right. It won't be inflationary. Although maybe, like, let's say all that money was going to go to some country you don't know much about, like Lithuania or something. I don't know. Like it was going to go out to Georgia, but not the state of Georgia, the country of Georgia. Who knows, for gay jellyfish or something, whatever they were going to use it for, because that's apparently how they spend the money. Voter confidence in Egypt. So let's say all that money gets spent locally rather than globally. Well, that actually might cause some inflation because the demand for local goods goes up. So I don't think it will be purely because when the money leaves America, you don't feel it as much. I think it's a bigger ripple effect because the money is spread about so much. But if it all gets concentrated back into the country, you might be able to feel something. Do I have Gundam? I do have some Gundam on the way. It's Cardos Gundam, but I don't know if that'll be for sale. Envy. Gay jellyfish? Yes. Here's Rapunzel. Oh. Very nice. America's been doing this thing where Eloma has been going through how the United States spends its money, and he's just been finding like some ridiculous stuff. Here we are. All right. So people are talking about it. Ooh. Yo, Cardos Gundam. Wait, don't you support gay jellyfishes? Oh no, I'm a bigot. You don't support gay jellyfishes? Fascist. Okay, you ready? Ooh, that card feels slightly larger than the rest. Huh. This card is larger, the last card. My fingers can feel it. It sticks out. Crazy. What is it? Jack, par. Huh. When they cut this card, it's slightly larger. Are they breeding gay jellyfish? No, but you know, there's apparently like all these kind of crazy projects, and it's just really goofy. Look at that Donald Duck. He's pretty cool. Gay jellyfishes can't breed. Here we go. Edna mode. That's why we're sending $20 billion of support to Haiti for the breeding of gay jellyfish through use of IVF. And also we're working on artificial wombs for gay jellyfishes. Here we are. Ooh. Your US dollars put to good use. There you go. We could have just built big fancy cities, but instead we're doing the right thing and supporting gay jellyfishes. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Americans saw how much money was leaving the United States. We get taxed so that our money can be sent to all these other countries. It's like, what the hell? Holy cow, dude. And at the same time, we're going into like this infinite debt. It's like, oh my God. It's like a death roll. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. Makes no sense at all. And so as a very financially conservative person, I really appreciate the audits. I like them. I like to know how the money's spent, whether it's for a good cause or maybe like a totally annoying cause. Can you show the breaks? Are any close? Yeah, let's show off the breaks. Let's see. We got a new drill card. This Chopper, Battle of Alabasta 9. $30 left, and then he gets drilled. Here's Lugia. He's the new break. Oh, yeah. Rare Candy Lugia Alt Art. Very nice. Master Ball break. This very fine-looking Alt Art Galarian Moltres. And the Rocket break. Rocket returns Magby. 9 spots deep. 4 spots remain. And, oh, yeah, we're supposed to pick out a new clearance break. We haven't done that yet. Mr. Omar Batui. 12 packs of EV2. You ready? I don't know if I said your name right. I probably did not. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I must Google gay jellyfish. Finally off work. The zesty jellyfish jam? That's how you make it. Normal straight jellyfishes can't make the good jellyfish jam. Here we are. All right. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! How many packs in a box of Chrome? In a box of the Disney Chrome. Is that what you're asking? I think I will have to confirm if I have a whole box. Okay, give me a moment. I might not. So I do not have a whole box of the Disney Chrome, which makes me think I better go check the restock price. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Where do we price that? I actually don't know how many packs are in here. God, I wish it would just say on the top of the box. Wouldn't that just be too easy? That would be too easy. Oh, here it is. 12 packs. All right, so it's 12 packs. 12 packs in a box, okay? Mr. Ain't Old, he's refined. We do have some packs left. How many left? No problem. Let me just take a quick look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 left. 6 of them are left. All right, lovely. Did you see Trump was posting a SpongeBob SquarePants meme? I saw that. It was ridiculous. I saw that. The president is posting SpongeBob memes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not my president. Holy, dude. I don't know whether to respect him more or respect him less as a result. Okay, I'll grab him, Sis Jen. Nice. All right, we're having a Disney night. There we go. He really is, just like the average guy. He's posting a SpongeBob meme. Okay. The SpongeBob meme is like straight up bullying too, right? Okay. All right. Totally like completely and utterly unprofessional. But it's like, it just doesn't matter to him. He's just like, I'm going to beat you up anyways. Damn, dude. Here it is. Sing the fun song from SpongeBob. F is for fire, destroying all the city. U is for uranium bomb. N is for no survivors. Here we are. Oh. Here's a holo. Mister, you should have a meet and greet. We can meet, and then after we meet, we can totally greet. Ow. Here's a holo. And here's a holo. It's a fair jab at them. Anyone working a job could answer the question in 5 minutes, but they are screeching, crying about it. Well, I think there's a lot of resistance to just, the person in power in general, right? So it's like, doesn't matter if their idea is good or bad or fair or unfair. You're just going to resist them because they're on the opposite team. That's all it is. And then the fact that he makes a meme like that is very disrespectful. So it goes along with this sort of like, it's like if you wanted to have, a mutual breakup or something, and you wanted it to be nice and calm and relaxed. He doesn't want a mutual breakup. He wants to fight and scream himself. So it's just how it is. I don't think it was a smart move necessarily. It's almost like he was trying to do a 360 no scope. Got him. Like, look how cool I am. And it wasn't necessary at all. Oops. All right, TDS still going strong. They've been attacking Trump since he entertained the idea of running for president. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. They made fun of him too. So maybe there's a bit of revenge in his behaviors. I don't know. But I don't think, like, for example, would the president of China have acted that way? I don't think he would have. I don't think he'd have made tweets like that. Tweets about SpongeBob. So, I think he wants to be found funny or entertaining, and he got to be a president, in my opinion. So he's not like a perfect president. I don't agree with him doing that kind of stuff. He didn't need to do that. He just needs to say, we have real good reasons for what we're doing, and we're going to do it, and it's going to be quiet, professional, and that's it. China doesn't like memes, period. That's why Winnie the Pooh is banned. Well, Winnie the Pooh is banned because the president of China understands the power of humor. He understands the power of reducing your opponent by belittling them, which maybe is what a bully does. But it's like, you don't want your president himself to do that. So, for example, the president of China, he's not going to tweet about, any of his opponents or cabinet members being like, oh, you're just some stupid Winnie the Pooh character. He's not going to do that because he's a professional. You see what I'm saying? But he also won't allow it to happen to him because he's a little bit like a tyrant. He's like, you can't make fun of me. I won't let you do it. I won't let you reduce me. It's a strategy. It's like what they're doing to the president's wife. President Macron, his wife, Brigitte or whatever, Bridget, whatever her name is. They're ruthlessly attacking his wife as being like transsexual or something like that because they're trying to reduce her. And it works. Bullying works. It's an actual tactic. And maybe that's what Donald Trump, as a politician, has proved, is that bullying can actually be a winning tactic in politics. People want to do bullying, and it's an effective strategy. Now, the reason the Democrats criticize this is because they say, well, we don't want to take our politics this direction. If everyone turned into a bully, we would just become a more abrasive, a more petulant, childlike society where we hate each other more and we treat each other worse. And to a degree, I agree with them. It's a good idea to get the bullying out of politics. All you really need is good argument, good sound argument. We should be doing an audit of how we spend our money because we're in horrible debt and the debt's just growing. That's all you need. But I don't know, the bullying tactics seem to have worked very good for him. He's in power. So I don't know. Maybe he wants to keep it going. Hard to say. Jennifer Tops Chrome, 6 packs. You got it, Jen. All right. I will say one thing about the French guy's wife, Macron. His wife is definitely a groomer, right? He had to have been 14 years old, right? There's this massive, if you guys didn't know this, the president of France and his wife have this massive age gap. And the age gap is where she could have been his mother. There's like a 15-year age gap between them. It's huge. And when you learn about when they met, it would have been when he was like 15 or 14. It was 14, right? So that's very uncomfortable, very weird. But I don't know. Trump's wife, Melania, is way, way younger than him as well. So leaders should just do what they want. But I don't know. It's just strange. It's the age that it was done at. Like, 14's too young, dude. Like, what the hell? All right, there we go. It's too young. He married, like, a mother figure. Damn, dude. It's, like, weird. I did some math in Discord when the queue is clear. Sounds good. Winnie is sacred. Grew up watching The Adventure of Winnie the Pooh. Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan. I like Winnie the Pooh a lot. Big fan of Winnie the Pooh. When I was a kid, I also watched Winnie the Pooh, and it was really calming. I used to watch it at my grandmother's house, and she's passed away. She passed when I was like 11, but we'd go to her house and watch Winnie the Pooh. It's really sad, actually. Here's Thumper. She was a really nice lady. Here's Miguel. Ooh. You know, one of the reasons I left home at such a young age myself is because my mom was crazy, but she had 11 kids, right? And one of the things I think about every now and then is how my dad kind of isolated her away from her parents. Like, I don't think he intended to do it. It's just that was effectively the outcome. He moved her real far away from her parents, and so she could never get help. She had 11 kids, and she couldn't get help from her parents raising the kids. She was just out on her own in St. Louis, and I think that probably was a contributing factor. You know, I think if you have your parents around while you've got kids, they kind of watch over you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of keeps you out of trouble because you don't want your kids telling grandma and grandpa what's going on. Remember when Bolsonaro were bullying Macron because of his wife? I don't remember that. No, I don't remember that. But I think it is very strange that his wife might have been, you know, attracting him to her when he was as young as 14. That just seems inappropriate and weird. And maybe that's not supposed to matter when it comes to picking out a leader, but I don't really think I like Macron as a leader too much. He's one of those globalist types who's like, yeah, globalism, it works. It's like, I guess. Here's Jack Parr. Meanwhile, in France, they're like rioting. The age of retirement's going up. Look at Doug. All right. We got Baloo. Ooh. And, oh, yeah, out of 75, Joe Gardner. Wow, cool, man. Fievel was a great story. What, Fievel Goes West? That was cool. I liked Fievel Goes West. Those videos had a different feel from Disney. Disney had a safer feeling. Fievel Goes West was like darker somehow. Where all these 11 kids are from your mom and dad? Did you have stepbrothers? No, they were all the same two parents. They just had a lot of babies. And, yeah. That was his Fievel. American Tail hit hard. Here we are. All right. The Brave Little Toaster. That one was creepy too, man. Here we are. So we've got Bullseye. Wow, thanks for this huge order tonight. Appreciate it. Here's Cogsworth. We got Jennifer Yap order tonight. Anxiety. That says debut. This is interesting. Mother Guttel. Their stolen Rapunzel baby. Mac. And Fear. Cool. Okay. And now we have... Oh, wait. I'll put these back into their sleeve. Brave Little Toaster freaked me out. Well, there were a lot of scenes that would freak you out, you know, like the air conditioning unit breaking, and then the repairman who was like disassembling lamps and stuff like that for their batteries. Excuse me. He does Heimlich. Actually, you know, I feel like I could use a drink. Here's Copper. Here's Lumiere. Oh, Lumiere. Here's Inui. Dopey. Okay, good. Mowgli. They need to put more clothing on Mowgli. Put him in some shorts or something. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Heimlich. A Dalmatian Heimlich. It's out of 101. Wow, number 2 out of 101. That's cool. If you guys like these types of cards, check out the Tops menu. We have, we're sold out of these now. So these are sold out, but we should have some other stuff. Let's see what we have in the Tops menu real fast. Donkey Kong, Halo Chrome, Lord of the Rings is pretty good. The Simpsons, Sonic, Ninja Turtles. Oh, wow, it's not actually listed under Tops, so it must be in the actual Disney menu. That's an interesting thing. Didn't think about that. So these packs would be listed in the extended menu. So you have to head over to the extended menu. And then Topps 2024 Chrome 65, that's sold out. And then there's Weiss Disney 100, that's sold out. Disney Blouse $4, Weiss Pixar Cardhouse Disney. Interestingly enough, the Topps Chrome Disney 100 isn't even listed. Huh. All right, so I'll have to remember that. Remember member berries? I remember. Remember Tatooine? I remember. All right. Okay, and then, yeah, in the Brave Little Toaster, you had the final scene where they're going to get crushed by the car compactor. And it's just like, it's kind of crazy. Is Queen Amaya? All right, we're having some member berries tonight, aren't we? Here's Irkola. That's what's fun about this stream. One moment we're talking about stimulus checks, then we're talking about audits, then we're talking about leadership styles, and then we're talking about Macron and maybe how he was groomed by an older woman. And now we're talking about Brave Little Toaster. Here's Rafiki. So we're all over the place with our conversations. Sometimes the conversations get really, really fun. You can tell because everyone starts participating. Your streams are the best. I watched it with my kids last weekend. Rover Dangerfield. Nemo was a scary kid. A scary movie as a kid. Sorry. And here's King Arthur. Did you guys know there was a Disney King Arthur movie? It's called The Sword and the Stone. I like that movie. Here's Fairy Godmother. Oh, it's the Godmother. Come on. Mr. On Pokemon Day, they're releasing an animated short about male Dragonite. Looks really good. Oh. Hey, here's this sheep. The sheep was the bad guy, wasn't it, Bellwether? The sheep was the bad guy in the show. Here's Destiny. Ah, you got a little numbered Destiny card. Ooh, out of 150. Very nice. The Black Cauldron was a hidden sleeper. There was a kids show where the bad guy was like a black goop, wasn't there? What was that? I don't remember. Were they like on a bed or something? I didn't get to watch that whole movie, and it creeped me out so fast, but I loved it. I loved the creepiness. Okay. That one wasn't called the Black Cauldron, was it? Ferngully? It wasn't Ferngully. I watched all of Ferngully. All right, let's see. Okay. Coraline was a freaky movie. It was okay. Coraline was okay. Pop this in here. I'm watching Drugs Incorporated right now. Love that movie. Ferngully with the Sprite and human? Question mark? The main bad guy was Black Goop. No, this would have been different. This was, the main characters were a little boy and a little girl, and there was a Black Goop, and it was like capturing everything. A political debate I find interesting is minimizing what it means to have a full-time job. I believe people should only work 4 days a week. I have the exact opposite belief. My beliefs are that we are in a sort of natural competition caused by biology. So it's not based off of some political or religion idea, but a biological idea. We're in a competition to survive and to replicate ourselves. And you have to have resources to do this. And so there is no time limit for work. You can work a lot, you can work a little. It's determined by how badly you want to, maybe expand, right? Like maybe the president should be telling people to have 12 kids. He should say, this is our people. We should have 12 kids or something. You know what I mean? And if a president pushed that idea all the time, your country would probably grow. And or you could do the opposite. We could say, well, the most important thing is just money and luxury vacations. And then your country would probably shrink. But at the end of the day, the humans that exist are the ones that came from parents who had children, right? So no matter what you believe, you're from a family that had babies. And so baby making is a critical part of our existence. And if the problem with baby making today is a lack of resources, which some people say that's it, I don't put a number on the amount of work you need to do. There we go. So, but especially people claiming that 40 hours a week is too long, that to me is kind of crazy. Because in the past, remember, we only came into like wealth and luxury like in the last 200 years. So let that sink in for a second, right? So 200 years ago, air conditioning didn't exist. There was no air conditioning 200 years ago. 200 years ago, we didn't have like electrical homes. 200 years ago, you didn't have refrigerators. Like, let that all sink in for a second. We didn't have internet, obviously. That was just 200 years ago, but we know humans have been around for a really long time. So we've only just come into wealth, And when you look at how humans lived in the past, they always had to do whatever they had to do to survive. So if that meant farming for like 70 hours a week, all day, every single day, so that you can feed your family and have 12 children, that's what you did. There was no time limit for work. And I think that that's how it is today. This idea like you're going to make this artificial rule, like how much or how little you should work, that's artificial. You just made it up. You should work as much as you want to, but also as much as you can for being successful. You should be told that you should pursue success and that it's okay to work a lot. And the mindset and the cultural attitude toward working very little, I think that sort of heads us toward shrinking society, shrinking culture, your people shrink, your country's prominence shrinks, your innovations shrink, your accomplishments shrink, all so that you can do what? Watch more Netflix? Is that it? Like, is that the point of life, is to watch more Netflix? Or whatever it is you're going to do, maybe play more video games? Is that what really matters? So I don't see anything wrong with being super productive. All right, Jen, you got a lot of stuff now, Jen. We also had children working in coal mines. I worked for my dad at the age of 13. I was 13 years old, and I started working for my dad. That's against child labor laws. And I was lucky to do that. It was lucky. It wasn't a bad thing. It was a lucky thing. I learned so much more from that. I learned ideas from that I never learned in school. School never taught me the ideas that I learned from my dad working for him. So, yeah, I mean, I think that society heads toward egalitarianism. It heads toward passiveness, sort of like being a farm animal. It heads toward, like feminizing the men. Like, oh, no, don't be tough, don't be aggressive, don't fight, don't be competitive. Just please clock in over here and then shut up and sit at your desk and be quiet and don't say anything offensive. So I think that society actually lacks a certain competitiveness, a certain exploreful feeling, a certain sort of like a realness almost. And then you get people coming from tougher countries like India, for example, and people there, it's energetic, it's fast paced, everyone's having kids, everyone understands the competition. They come over to America and they just open a business right away and they just steamroll the people here. They're so successful. You look up the most successful groups in America is all immigrants, Asians and Pakistanis and Indians. They're very successful because they came from a country where they're still roughnecking it. And they didn't just go to school and read a stupid book about some theory. They actually got up and learned how to sell goods and be productive, produce goods, sell goods, create goods. And that's what makes the world actually go around. Like, you got to produce something. Reading a book doesn't produce stuff. It does produce stuff if it teaches you how to produce stuff. But a lot of books we read in school are just like Shakespeare. You can read Shakespeare in your free time. You don't have to read that. It's good for you, but you don't have to read it to produce something. Here's Raul Mendoza, one spot in the Magby break. Here we go. So, that's our sort of bloated, wasteful Western society way of thinking, in my opinion. And the immigrants come in and they start businesses and they're harder working and they get it. And they don't go, oh man, I've made it to America. I can't wait to pass a law that requires me to only work 30 hours a week. They don't talk that way. They go, I'm going to work 60 hours a week and I'm going to open up a restaurant, or I'm going to open up a liquor store. I'm going to open up a gas station, something that nobody like claps you on the back. What do you get praised for? Opening up a gas station or getting a master's degree? Well, everyone pats you on the back for getting the master's degree. They're like, this guy's so smart. He's so prestigious, high self-esteem. But the guy who opened the gas station becomes a millionaire. And the guy with the master's degree maybe becomes a millionaire. Or maybe he's just saddled with infinite debt, Maybe he never does anything with this degree. You never know. Some of them will never do anything. But the guy who opened the gas station becomes wealthy. But you don't hear them getting like praise for that. You don't hear people going like, oh, he's smart. He's smarter than the master degree guy. You don't hear that. So, this is the typical rant. Oops, I got to write your name down. Raul Mendoza. But that's how it really is. And I worked as a kid and it served me well. It didn't hold me back from graduating college either. I got my college degree in a very tough subject, computer science, with basically no high school education. I was homeschooled. We didn't learn anything. My mom gave me an algebra book and said, read this. I didn't read it. I just went out and worked for my dad. Didn't stop me from graduating anyways. And then at the end of the day, I did my best with opening a small business. That was it. Raul Mendoza should be on the card. People who own gas stations come from generational wealth. One, have you ever seen a Mexican run a gas station? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think to start any business, you got to have some like funding. And so maybe some of the people who came here and opened up, like the stereotypical 7-Eleven, maybe they did have some generational wealth. I don't know. But no, I mean, I think a lot of these guys are roughnecking it and they got the right attitude. They go, I do not have a limit to how many hours I'm going to work because I'm going to win. We don't care about the work hours. We care about winning. And Americans and people who are living here and grew up in sort of like a first world country, they go, well, I kind of just want to work as little as possible. That's the goal. And so different goals, but it's like you're going to minimize your accomplishments. You're going to minimize your productivity and you're going to shrink. Everything about the country is going to shrink. And you can say something like life's not all about working, I guess, but it's like, man, all the guys who really changed your life and made your life good, those guys were hard workers. They almost always were, exclusively. So I think there's something to be said about finding that acceptable, at least. Joshua Ramos, 20 to extend the slab away. You got it. Let's take a look at that. Mr. Josh. Isn't there 10 people in the Maggie break? Let me count it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, there's 11. 2 spots left. All right. Put this over here. My dad started a Christmas tree farm. I worked on his farm from a younger age. We would wake up on the weekends at 4 a.m. to work until 12 afternoon to beat the heat. Nice. That's the way to do it, man. Yeah, and I'm all for that. I think people should keep that going. I think that's a good thing. Because it's like, what are you going to do in your free time? Play video games? Watch Netflix? Maybe you do something like go to the park, I guess. So, but most people are just going to throw their time away. Being productive is a good thing. All right, Joshua. You're going to hear that from me because you can see it in my behavior too. Like, obviously, you know how many hours I work a week because you can kind of visibly see it. And so you know what answer you're going to get from me when you talk about this subject. All right. So, and this is getting extended, huh? So this is going to say from September to September. Boom. All right. 1 PokeBruh. But it worries me, because I don't want America to kind of take on that political idea that there should be some artificial time limit on work. That's a political idea. That's not reality. There's no time limit on work. Oh, nice. That's the Iona promo. Very good. All right. Very nice. Every adult should work a standard 40 hours, and that should be considered the low end of work. You should go up to 50 easily. If you're providing for a family, 50 hours is very reasonable. And if you really want to succeed, you should be hitting a minimum of 60. We are. So 60 should be a minimum if you want to be successful. If you just want to live a normal life, 40, 50 if you're raising a family, 60 if you want to be a winner. So you should just put that into your mind right away. It's like the cost of winning is to work more hours than the people around you. That's the cost of winning. There's a cost to it. It's not like the lottery. It actually occurred on purpose. Here you go, Joshua. Very nice. People rent from me, just a high school diploma brown guy. I did 12 today, just got home. Yeah, exactly. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. People act like it's the end of the world if you got to work some extra hours. It's not a big deal. And you get older, you can start slowing that down a little bit if you want to. I think there's older people who run businesses and they don't even want to slow down. They're like, no way. This is fun. Here's Matthew. 5 packs of the Gem Pokemon Chinese. Every time I see Gem, I want to say Gem Mint. Isn't that funny? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. Damn, I need to pick it up. People rent from me just a high school. 50 is not enough. It's also not about just owning a business. I just have a diploma and own 3 houses in Utah, live in one, and most of my friends that have bachelors don't own or rent a small apartment. Isn't that crazy? I hear about that all the time. So people who kind of had a similar background to me, where it's like their family was in desperate need for money, their dad was a little bit of an entrepreneur, and he kind of passed that on to the kids. You hear about those kids growing up and just becoming rich, and they're like hustling or whatever stupid term you want to use for it. And they're looking for opportunity. They don't care how many hours they got to work. They're ready to be an owner of a small business and not have a limit on the hours they work, those guys always like succeed. And very often they will have a little bit of college or no college. But they're winning because they're just working harder. That's it. They just want it more. They care more. They care more about it. They work harder and they care about the quality of the work too, because they just care more about it. So it's like, how do you make people care about, wanting to win and wanting to expand and wanting to grow something? You know what I'm saying? How do you get people to care about that? Because I feel like there's a certain like comfort and apathy and passiveness that sets in where people are sort of hooked on a certain lifestyle of, I don't really want to climb out of bed and I don't really want to climb off the couch. I kind of just want to chill back, not think too hard. And it's almost like you want to be not the driver in the driver's seat, but the passenger of the car. You want to be the passenger. And that's like a whole mindset. Like I've met a lot of people over the years, and some people think that way. And some people think a little more like me, where they want to be the driver. But it's a weird thing, because I think in general, society heads toward wanting to be the passenger. And this is because of this. It's like a side effect of prosperity. So if you already were prosperous and you already had prosperity, you're like, let's keep it going, bro. This should be we should just be hanging out and having fun. But, I came out of extreme poverty, so I still have that. It's like this mark in your mind. So I still have that extreme poverty memory, and it just keeps me going all the time. But maybe if you've got reached a point where you've got a certain amount of success or a family with a certain mindset, you just never reach that point where you're like, no, we're going to do this right. We're going to do it all day long. We're just going to go crazy. We're just going to work all day long. It's going to be super intense, super intensely passionate too. And you meet those people, they always end up being successful, whether they start a business or not. They get the better jobs. They get the manager positions. There you go. They get the better girlfriends, I think, too, by the way. Because it's like girls can feel that in you. They can feel that energy and passion. And it is sexy, I think. It's not sexy to not have it. You know what I mean? All right, here we are. Ooh. Like you could be really ugly and still, have some pull if you're very, very passionate, because people are attracted to that passion. All right. My dad always told me what matters most as a man is what you do from the time you're 20 until you're 40. That is when you can do the most for you and your family. Don't waste it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I would say by 40, I don't plan on working as hard. By 40, I'm probably going to go into sort of like a retirement mode a little bit, because I'm either 40. All right, so I can use all the money I earned to work on my failing health. Oscar Resendez, box of gem Pokemon. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We're doing a whole box of gem Pokemon next. Your health does start to decline in your 40s, I think. Just in general. Just because you're old. All right. But, I'm just that way. I like accomplishments. I think it's fun. I don't like relaxing too much. You got problems in life, all your problems are solved if you just go work 60 hours. That's all you got to do. Just go do it. 2 jobs, 1.5 jobs, whatever you got, whatever you got to take. One job that's 40 hours and then 20 hours of job hunting, whatever you got to do. But if you just sort of rest back and you're like, nah, I got a routine. Yeah, I get about 30 hours. I got a routine. I'm just going to, oh, well. You're just going to never be unstuck from whatever's troubling you. All right, here goes. 30 is the limit to wake up and do something. Snipping this. I have a panic attack when I had a day off. I don't get a panic attack if I have a day off, but, I feel really good when I sit down and get back to work. It does feel good. And, yeah, I'm not a great example of somebody who wants to go relax. I definitely don't care for the relaxing. There we are. When I relax, I like watch TV or something, right? Or maybe I like go outside to like a park or something. But then it's like, I don't know, it's like, maybe that's part of it. Maybe I don't actually get that much enjoyment from like movies and TVs. You're just sitting there watching a movie or TV, and it's just like, what am I doing, dude? All the movies and TVs are boring. Trivial stories, hard to believe actors, really obvious, They start talking to each other. The dialogue's real stupid and obvious. Ooh. So all of that sort of leads back up to me wanting to go back to work. Like, man, let's just go back to work. Here's, the duck. Ta-da! All right. What about you guys? When you guys are off work, what is it you do for fun that's just like super exciting and you don't get bored? I think that's one of the problems. I get bored fast. So for me, maybe working hard. Ooh, look at that, Captain Pikachu. Maybe working hard comes naturally to me because I get bored when I watch TV. There's like, what am I going to watch? You know what really gets me excited? The idea, like, maybe I could live in a more prestigious neighborhood. That gets me excited like crazy. So that gets me off my feet. Oh man, I got to move up to a better neighborhood. That gets me so excited. I get very excited by ideas like that. And so, I'll talk to Karis. I'll be like, we got to get into this neighborhood. We got to get into that neighborhood. Rub shoulders with other successful people. That gets me excited. I want to be like rubbing shoulders with other people who did the same thing I did. Because it's sort of like, money like converges into the hands of a few people. That's how it's all working. It all heads one direction. And it does that because of this sort of biological race that's going on. There's this convergence that occurs. Money begins to concentrate. It's almost like a force of nature that it happens. Look at that. So you got the stamped Pikachu. You guys ever think about that? If you took all the money away from everyone and then redistributed it equally, how long would it be before Jeff Bezos is ahead of you again? Like if you reset the game. Imagine you reset the game. How many years would it be before some people have spent all the money that they received and then other people have built a new empire? It would just happen all over again. And that's how I know it's a force of nature. It's a force of nature. And when you have the government try to intervene, you're really trying to sort of like play God in a way. You're intervening with nature. Nature causes this to occur. It's not a trick. It's there on purpose. It's a feature. Here we are. Ooh. You're actually intervening with maybe like natural selection or something. That's how I see it. It's like intervening natural selection. Here's Sprigatito. It clearly keeps people poor. As someone from a Japanese family, I feel that other people don't do much effort and spends more than they can afford. Yeah, exactly. Right. And that's kind of like having... So everyone's got like weaknesses, right? And it's some sort of brain problem. Maybe you overeat. I overeat. Maybe you overeat. Maybe you drink too much alcohol. Lots of people got that one. Maybe you do some other harder drug. That's pretty bad. Maybe you have trouble going to work. You don't like to work. So, there's all kinds of like these personality character traits, and they didn't come out of nowhere. That's your genetic mixture, in my opinion. You got a certain genetic mixture, and it makes you good at one thing and bad at another thing. Certain genes, if you get them all the right genes, you turn into this person who doesn't drink too much, doesn't eat too bad, exercises, eats their broccoli, goes to work, and treats their people around them with love. You just got like this perfect like setup, and you're going to do well in life. You're going to have babies, and then those babies are a replication of your gene set. And so I think it's sort of like a natural selection occurring is what's going on. And when the government comes in and says, some people are doing too good and some people are doing too bad, they're getting in the way of natural selection. They're actually stopping the natural selection from occurring. Because if we were all just in the wilderness, the natural selection would occur. But since we're in this sort of like structured human, artificial, civilized society, egalitarian society, this sort of bubble that protects us from the jungle, we're able to intervene and say, no. We're going to keep this going and that going, even though it would have fallen off in the forest. Okay, Oscar Resendez, look at that, man. So, and that's not a big deal, actually. I don't think that's a big problem until the government starts overreaching. So when the government starts taking like 50%, it's just ridiculous. It's like, you're kidding me? Like 50% of my work just goes to someone else? Like, oh my God, dude. You got to get out of there. If you run into a government like that, you got to get away from that government. So if you're German living in Germany and your government's doing that to you, you got to get your butt over here, man, in the United States. If they're doing that to you in Canada, Canada, you got to get over here, man. If your Canadian government's taking 50%, you're just their slave, and they're stopping you from succeeding. They're saying you can't succeed. 50% of your success belongs to us. And we're going to give that money to other humans that didn't produce it. You produced it. So I think that that's really wrong. I think it's the biggest modern problem in my eyes. Okay, Raul Mendoza, 1 Live Custom, 3 Holo Shuffles. You got it. Here goes. Mr. Raul, you've pulled a cold one. It's fun, but currently my left hand is injured Do you ever stop and think somewhere in the multiverse that there's a broke economist? If there is a multiverse, sure. Well, I have siblings that didn't make it like I did. I have siblings that struggle. Here we are. And what I can tell you about them is that similar to what I just described about natural selection and certain mixtures of genes, we all came from the same two parents, but some of us behaved very different from the rest. And so you see that play out over time, over 30 years. Here it is. Some of us behaved very different from the others. Some were good at math. Some were good at writing. Some were very good at hoarding money. I was the one that was good at hoarding money. Here it is. Ooh, look at that. 3 cold ones. Mr. Raoul. I was a money hoarder, and so I'm older now, and I'm still a money hoarder, and it's played out. Here it is. And the ones that were loose with money have no money left. Here's Zachary M. Stekskowski. He says, 10 Korean star birth. So you just look at that with your plain eyes and be like, I know what's going on. They have a problem where they get a good feeling from spending, and maybe Derek over here has a good feeling from saving. So how did that end up happening? Well, I didn't choose that. It was just born. I was born into that feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for me, that kind of stuff is very, 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 very fascinating. Here we are. All right. I'm tripping. I'm sliding. I'm riding through the back. Snipping this. Okay. I'm extremely fascinated by differences in human beings. Like, I think the reason you have to have differences in human beings is because that's sort of like, that's also part of the evolutionary process. So, so nature gives us like this concept of like genetics, and they kind of combine and create different combinations. That's not an accident. That's all part of, the evolution of the animal kingdom and the humans that are at the top of it. So obviously this sort of system of genetic randomness, it's there so that natural selection can occur, right? Because some of your children will get a better combination than others. And this is on purpose to try and give yourself better offspring chances. Like this particular offspring will have just the right genetic code. Ooh, very nice. So if humans didn't do that, let's say you replicated and had precisely the same genes, and there was no genetic expression, your genes just stayed the same, you would fail to evolve into a changing environment, and then you would die off as a species. So the species that survive are the species that continue to evolve, essentially. Oops. None of it will matter when the asteroid hits us. Did you guys hear about that, the asteroid? Well, and that's what we think happened with, like, the dinosaurs, right? Like, they got hit by an asteroid. That's like a whole species that's gone now. A whole time period on the Earth that's over. Now it's just the rise of the monkeys. Yes, we are the hairless monkeys with the big brains. We can speak and write and teach ourselves things and make predictions. Aha. Mr. is a robot. My sister is an overweight alcoholic, but she has 4 kids. I don't drink and I'm fit. No kids. Well, then she has good genes and you got bad genes. You could argue that. By the way, I got to have some kids. But you can actually argue that. So ultimately, no matter whether you're good or bad at something, no matter how critical or how you're judging yourself, at the end of the day, if you don't replicate, if you don't have children, well, then you will never express yourself again. You'll fall out of the gene pool. So you got to try and have some kids if possible. Some people can't have kids. That's just how it goes. I try not to get too existential about it. I try to overthink it because at the end of the day, won't the sun just explode and kill everything anyways? Like the sun will explode and then the rest of the universe, all the suns will explode. But it's like a game. Don't you get it? That's how I think. I think like everything is a game. So it's a game I'm playing and I'm looking at the rules of the game. How do you win the game? And I go, this, that. Right? So it's like a game and I pay very close attention to how it's played. And so I can talk about it and say like, all right, so we have a goal. The goal is to improve our offspring and give them our leftover money. That's the goal of the game. And then teach those offspring to do the same thing, like improve the quality of their offspring and own as much land and gold as possible, and then get into politics. Teach them competitiveness. Thank you, Zachary. Mr. Raul Mendoza. Oh, we already did that order. It's not mass extinction sized comet. It could be one day, but not today. You're right. So, we've been live for 3 hours. You guys want to keep going? Let's keep going, shall we? What do we got here? We've got Growlith. Aha. So, we got nobody in the queue. I tell you what, I am going to go use the restrooms for a second. And then I'm going to go take a drink of water. and then I shall return to the table. Here are some cool slabs for you to think about. And what I can do when I come back, if there's no orders in the queue, is I can work on picking out a clearance slab. So I'll be right back. All right. I'm going to skip the drink. I don't need the drink. I'm good. So, Mr. Breed with one chick of each race. What the fuck am I reading, dude? You should start breeding. All right. What did I walk into? Here we go. Hydrate, mister. Could you read my math into squared? Yes. Yes. Give me a moment. Let me do this. All right. That's my dream. One kid of each race. That's a funny dream. Maybe there's some girls out there that would help you with it. I don't know, but I bet you that it would not be really picky girls. It'd be girls that are kind of odd. I mean, unless you're like Elon Musk, maybe that guy apparently gets to do whatever he wants. Holy. But I guess that's what happens when you're a multi-billionaire. All right. Hey, baby. How would you like to have my penis in you? Yo! All right. Ooh, Wingle. Cloud, huh? This might be a good pickup with the new Magic the Gathering set coming out. Sent you a ZELLE order. Sounds good. Revavroom. I got to look up on this price. It's hard to believe he's so pricey. I know this is expensive, but it's a rocket pack, and those are shooting up in price, and they're probably only getting worse. Okay, Robert Breeding, 5 live customs. Let me check this one, too, because I don't know who's came in first. Okay, we had a Zachary Stekowski, $40 for what? Magby break? Oh, the Magby break. Let me just set this up, and then we'll take care of you, Mr. Breeding. Very relevant name to the discussion we're having. Okay. That's 12 out of 13. Rocket could end tonight. That's the Magby break. Now, that's completed. Completed. Mr. Robert Breeding with the big order. 5 live customs. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it'd be really exciting if you could get like 5 babies in 1 year and just be like done with having like 5 babies or something. Yeah. Ooh. Blastoise Tops. Okay, you got Blastoise Tops. You got it. So let's go grab that. What could that be? Oh, I know what this is. Aha! It's Blastoise Tops. $100 PSA 10 Blastoise. It's not bad. It's not a snipe, though. You know, it feels good if it's a snipe. All you basically did was buy it outright. It's better when you snipe it. Like if it was a $180 card and you got it for $100, now that's a good feeling. Thank you. All right, we better start handing out some spots on our new giveaway. Who do you think we should hand a free spot out to? Jennifer, right? All right, cool. And let's go ahead and choose a winner. Andy Man. All right, Andy Man, the whole box is yours. J-Dog. Anthony Shime. Lord Chain. All right, cool. So we got some spots in here for a free booster box of Fusion Art. Cool stuff. Handing out these boofty boxes. Okay. Just got done playing some Baldur's Gate. That game's getting a little old. So this is up to 12 spots. The story tonight is this Magby is one $40 spot away from finishing. Magby close. Why don't I take a look at some potential clearance slabs? Well, actually, it wouldn't be any of these, would it? It would. Well, no, it could be one of these. Let's take a quick look. Claydol, that'd be interesting. Dark Ariados, huh? Sent another out. Ooh. I'm going to tell Mom. That's a really nice slab. I just stared at double Blastoise, huh? That's a pair. Save for 420. Whoa, that's Yellow Deck Oddish. Cool, man. I think that'd be cool if you buy Yellow Deck Oddish on 420. How cool would that be? Like, even if he was full price, just being able to say that he was purchased on 420. Problem with him being the clearance break is he's too cheap. Ah, but if we did these two together, that'd be interesting. I don't feel like the Articuno needs the help, though. I've started Octopath Traveler. Have you? That'd be an interesting clearance break. I think that's it. I think we've got our clearance break. It is Bandai Starters, a $600 slab. Bandai Starters. Okay, this is a very prestigious slab. Again, this is a drawing by Ken Sugimori. This is considered, so there's the Cardos vending cards, right? And this was considered a promo for that set. So it was even more rare than the actual set. It was this one and the one with Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur in it. And yeah, you will see this drawing every now and then. It's very cute. It's pretty incredible. So that's going to be the new break. I like the idea of this one a lot. I think people would even consider jumping in there just to have a shot at that card. It's so expensive. Let's begin. Well, it said $325 on it, so I believe it's already been recently priced, so that part's done. All right. All right. Robert's going again. Are you going twice, Robert? Oh, you're getting Korean Eevee Heroes. Nice. What's 600 divided by 40? That's like 200 divided by 40, which is 5. So 15. Oh, hold on. Yeah, 15. So this will be a 15-spot break. Oh, but it's on clearance, right? And so it'll actually be 14 spots. Haha. Because that's how it works. It's 14 spots. $40 off, everybody. There we go. And now we need to do this as well. There's only one thing that I didn't like about Octopath 2 was one of the voice actors, his mic was blown out and it sounded terrible. Oh, I drew on this wrongly. Oh, no, this could still work. All right. All right, look at that. I think one day our societies will be so smart and so advanced that one day we will just lay around and bake in the sun, and all the diseases will be cured. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? The diseases will be cured. Poverty will be solved. Pollution will be solved. Will be sustainable. And we'll all just be lying in the sun, and I don't know, maybe we'll have like big orgies or some crazy crap like that. You think if society was perfect, like if no one got old, I think this is a theory a lot of people have questioned. If no one got old, no one got sick, everyone was well fed, everyone had a home, it was comfortable, you think we'd just have like big orgies or something like that? I bet we would. Like, what else is there to do? When you no longer have to survive, what else is there to do other than just sort of hang around and make hanky-panky with people? Drill. Like, first you'd start off making love to your partner a bunch, right? But then you'd be like, now what? You don't have to go to work? What if you had no job? You had no job, but you were rich. I think that's probably what we would do. We would head toward debauchery. All right. Here it is. Robert Breeding. Now, people always kill each other. Yeah, but a lot of that is reduced when people are wealthy and taken care of. We are. A lot of that goes away. Imagine society has solved every problem. No poverty. No hunger. No disease. We're all fit. You don't die of heart attacks or cancer. It's all solved. You don't even have to go to work. The robots do the work. No one has a job. You just kind of do like art or whatever you like to do for fun. What do you think we do with all our free time? I think there'd be debauchery levels that have never been seen before. And Pokemon cards will be our currency. There won't be a currency because you can't buy or sell anything. Everything's gold. We have alchemy. Whatever rare mineral is on Earth, we can just replicate it. We can teleport. Everything's solved. There's no need for money anymore. Money's irrelevant. There's no such thing as money anymore because it's totally irrelevant. The machines do all the work. They produce all the goods. If you get fat, you can take a pill and it just makes you skinny. We're heading toward that, Ozempic. If you get fat, you just take a pill and it'll make you skinny again. You're hungry, you just push a button, you get food. It's really good food, too. There's no money. Money's irrelevant. What do you think would happen? I think you would definitely see people be like... It would turn into debauchery because you'd have to find some way to enjoy yourself, right? You probably would be... I bet you'd have so much debauchery, you'd get kind of worn out. You know, your level of innocence would go away. There you go. All right. Sounds like a day in the life of Elon Musk. So that's cold. I think a decent society will find a way to never poop. Yeah. Well, I mean, they've already figured that out in North Korea. The dear leader doesn't poop. Cold. Oh, yeah. Picking up our beautiful Leafeon. Very nice. All right, all right, all right. All fun would be yours. Let's say you can't even be ugly in the future. It's not possible to be ugly anymore. If you're ugly, a robot can come in and fix your face for you or something like that. You can't be fat, because if you get too fat, they just give you a pill and it makes you skinny. Think about it. What would that be like? Let's say everyone's equally sexy. Everyone's equally intelligent. We're all really smart. Everyone's equally intelligent. There's no more liver failure. There's no more heart failure. There's no more cancer. It's all been solved. What would this society really look like? You start to realize humans' behaviors become very different when there's no more problems to solve. Our behaviors would probably be like, all right, what am I doing today? Hanging out at the nude beach. I mean, what else is there to do? You know? We're going to hang out at the nude beach, I guess. Eat cake. There is a movie called The Pretties that is just this. Okay, sure, okay. So it kind of speculates what life would be like if there were no more problems to solve. It's all solved. Have you ever tried water fasting? I've tried donut fasting, but that never seems to work. Oh, yeah, Ozempic, man. They're going to keep improving that drug, probably, Ozempic. Because I hear that it can cause some pretty significant problems, including blindness. Holy. But they're going to work that out over time, I bet. Yeah, Vaporeon. All right. With his tail. Glaceon. Oops. There's a little bit of chicken left over from dinner, which is my lunch. I'm hungry. My wife's dinner is my lunch. It's her last meal of the day and my first meal of the day. That's how I eat, by the way. I eat 2 meals a day. I eat lunch and dinner. I don't do breakfast. Here's Flareon. Ooh, Flareon. After the 5th day of water fasting, you feel high. That's because of all the drugs they put in the water to turn the frogs gay. Here we are. And Eldegoss. That's why I only drink moonshine. All right. Just get robot eyes. Take that Ozempic. Robot eyes. Exactly. The futurism society will have robot eyes, and no one will get old or pass away. And I guess if nobody got old and nobody passed away, they would have to limit how many babies get made, don't you think? Because, you can't continue to just keep procreating. It would become overpopulated. So maybe there would be a limit on how many babies could be had. Ooh. I think I've said that one in this stream before. I was like, what if nobody died? You'd have to limit population sizes. It's the only, the only thing that makes sense. Oh yeah. Not bad. Robert. Thank you, Robert. Okay. I read a study somewhere that said if you fast too vigorously, it's actually bad on your heart. I was reading that. Here we are. They found a correlation with heart problems and fasting. But not like, oh, I took a day off of eating. It was more like severe fasting. All right. Mr. Travis. Last spot in the Gumby. It's going off. Okay. Let the babies fight to the death. Yeah. Well, imagine like you're having a baby and you go to the doctor and the doctor's like testing its genetic code for optimal outcomes. That could be the future. This baby's going to have optimal high IQ. It's got the right genes for living a long time. All this kind of crazy. Think about that. Of course, you don't even need that step. You could go to the IVF place and try to do some of that. Imagine in the future you go and you always make your baby in a lab. And it's always like the optimal baby. That's cool, man. Cool as hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's like a part of our humanity that we've never really tapped into before, like gene editing. That's insane, right? It's insane that we've never done it because it's like significant. It's really significant. It's like being able to play around with evolution itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. I was at my fittest when I did a 16-8 intermittent fast with the carnivore diet. Then I stopped and gained 30 pounds. Nowadays, talking about genetics is considered racism somehow. No, I think it's the other way around. I think people are more accepting of talking about these subjects because they understand that, even if there's maybe like uncomfortable conversations to have, like, oh, good genes, bad genes, even if there's uncomfortable conversations, it's just this thing you have to talk about it. You have to be able to talk about it because it's like, again, you've got these things like IVF treatments where they can kind of gene select for your baby. And it's like, don't you want your baby to avoid getting whatever, like scoliosis or what? I don't know. Because a lot of the health problems are genetically linked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, 13. I've seen Gattaca. Yeah, Gattaca is very fun. Gattaca is very fun. That's the movie where it's about when you have a baby, they decide if your baby's viable because of its like genetic quality. And if it isn't, they terminate the pregnancy. And this mother has a baby that is supposed to be terminated because the genes weren't very good on the baby. That baby becomes the main character, and he's like determined to succeed, and he like beats all these other people. He's more successful. And at the end of the movie, they're like, how did you do it? He's like, well, you know, I just kind of push myself all the way out there, whether it kills me or not. He's like, but here's the thing. If you really believe that a human is just their brain and nothing more than their brain, well, then you have to believe that maybe the gene measuring system that they use is simply flawed. Like maybe the idea is not wrong, but maybe their gene selection is wrong. Like, so maybe what that means is the humans with the highest level of determinism have a bigger value than they thought it did, right? So their system was not, it was failing to choose humans with very high deterministic personality traits in their mind. And so that's what I got away from the movie, is that maybe the movie insinuated that choosing people based on their genetics would never work. But actually, I thought maybe it's that the genetic selection was not a good system. It was like a flawed system that could be improved. Here we are. The movie doesn't really give you enough to truly decide what the narrative is behind these ideas. It lets you kind of come up with your own narrative. All right, what we got? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You ready? When I was a teenager, people used to say Japanese can't drink alcohol. I used to get mad at them. Really? I was associated the Japanese with like drinking sake and stuff like that. Same with the Koreans. They love their drinking bars and stuff. I always thought of them as like loving alcohol. You didn't cut the packs. What? I need to cut the packs. Oh, I didn't get a number for the packs. You are correct. I didn't split the deck. My bad. Yeah. Somebody give me a number. His brother was genetically edited, and he beat him in the swim race. Yes, that was the movie. Okay, so Brandon says 8. You ready, Brandon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. His brother was supposed to be a superior specimen to him, and he survived only because his mother didn't want to get rid of him. And so she had like a weakness or whatever, if you want to call it that. And so she's like, no, I'm going to keep this baby. But he was the better baby, right? But the idea that one baby is better than the other one alone kind of creates this sort of, I don't know, I want to call it a system that, once again, creates a hierarchy for like success and stuff, right? So all you would say is that, well, maybe gene selection does work, but they are bad at selecting genes, right? So you could say that the movie could be about how gene selection is bad, or you could say it's about how humans tend to pick bad genes. They don't know what they're doing. Are you ready? All right, so Brandon says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there goes. Brandon, you picked both numbers. Okay, good luck to everybody. That's Jonathan Morris. Picking up the star card. Very nice. That's good timing because we just got our star card. Okay. And here's Darren Thompson. They were right next to each other. Darren Thompson. Wow, congratulations. Here's Elizabeth. All right. Anthony Kalura. Raul Mendoza. Anthony Kalura. I feel bad for Anthony. I want to see him get a pull sometime. Miss Elizabeth. Here you go, Elizabeth. Alicia. Marco Arboleta. Zachary Stekskowski. Travis Gomez. Joseph Jones. And Brandon Boutillier. There you go. So you each get one card, and that is your $40 pull. And two guys get two different very nice hits. Darren Thompson, of course, gets the biggest hit of all. He gets the Team Rocket Magby. It was Marco who wanted that Magby. I remember this now. Marco really wanted it. Sorry, Marco. All right. Marco's going to be mad at me. Oh, no, you're not to blame. It's all just random. Look at that. Purchased for $470 back on 5/22. I didn't really make too much money on this one. That's interesting. He was only pop 10 back then. And look, he actually fell to $300 on December 24. So I overpaid in 2022. Of course, that was kind of that time period when Pokemon cards were still on fire because of, like, you know, Evolving Skies had come out maybe like Yeah, well, maybe a little more than 5 months prior, but the hobby was really on fire during that time period. It was like the end of Sword and Shield. So the fun part here is we get to do a new rocket break. What do you guys think of that? Okay, Darren Thompson. Magby, Pop 16. Cool, man. And then the star card over here is Mr. Jonathan Morse. First one in. So he is going into this Bandai Starters. It's a 14-spot break. Lovely card. Okay. It's good to see cards that might not have as good of a shot of being a fast-moving break get into a break, right? Like, there might be somebody out there who really would like to be in the Bandai Starters Card-Offs break, but it's just not one I would normally host just because I know it wouldn't normally move very fast and it could get stuck, right? We don't want any breaks where they get stuck. We want breaks where they always finish. All right, fill these back up. The COVID fallout. Yeah. All right. Well, Pokemon cards were just crazy in 2021. Then crypto crashed in November. Remember that? Pokemon didn't quite crash through 2022. Still busy as heck, man. It's really busy. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Filling these back up. All right. Merry Christmas, mister. Hey. It's the Christmas time of year. It's 9 months until Christmas, guys. 9 months. Just 9 months. That's not much. That's like one baby's worth. Okay, cool. We're going to pick a new Rocket card. Woohoo! All right. Rocket card time. Rocket Man. They say it's going to be a long, long time. I just got a card in the mail that I'd like to break with you guys. Where'd it go? Is it over here? Maybe it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. So I got a couple cards in the mail today. I got another one of these cool Slowpokes. Dark Slowking arrived. Smooch 'em from Dragon Frontiers. And these cool 25th anniversary Shining Magikarps. I really like the way this card looks and think that this card can get kind of pricey over time. So I'm just picking up another one or two of these as inventory. These are inventory. Happy New Year. Yes, the year of the snake. That's my year. I'm the snake on the Chinese zodiac. All right. That means this is the year everything's going to go wrong for me. Okay. Oh, yeah, those are nice. Oops. All right. I paid for a Magby spot, so just put me on the Firebird. Oh, that's a good one, too. That's really nice. Well, Dark Slowking's the next Rocket Break, if you want in on that. I mean, that one's even better than Magby, by the way. That one's better than Magby. I was just waiting for Magby to finish so I could get that Dark Slowking going, because he's cooler than Magby by a lot. First of all, he's got Dark in the name. The Magby didn't have that. You are. The demand for Bench Drowsy is in. We need like 30. Bench Drowsy. All right. Well, that just looks lovely, doesn't it? Smooch him. Yeah, smooch him all right. There's a snake in his pants. So you can get on the Firebird. You might be interested in the Dark Slowking, but maybe you'll have more time to jump in on the Dark Slowking anytime you want. Mister, is this it? The sky's falling. Yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah. Dark Slowking, man. I like how he looks kind of bad. He looks like a baddie. So let's see where we can go with this. Oops. I got all this junk emails. I hate junk emails, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So there's not a single one of these for sale, which means I get to just sort of pick its price. And I think he's awesome. I think this is a highly desirable break. I think we're actually going to do similar to this one. How many spots were in the Mag B? It was 13, right? So this will be a 14 spot break. Dark Slow King. Really like this one. All right. Yeah, we'll do 1 in 14. And then 1 star spot, right? So it's really 13 spots, but also 1 star spot. So that's how that's working. And then we need a little rocket thing here. Lovely. Okay, rocket. As in that one team. Mr. Devin A. All right, we'll get you into that Firebird, Mr. Devin. Ta-da! Okay, that's going to be the Master Ball break. That's a good one, too. Master Ball break, it's going to end much sooner than the Lugia break, and it's already 8 spots deep, so that's a good one. Okay. All right, lovely. Okay, Mr. Brandon says, if possible, see my Discord math. All right, let's see. Mr. Brandon. Okay. You got some Siggies. You sure you don't want to grade those, Mr. Brandon? It seems like it would be smarter to grade them, don't you think? Oh, man, my legs. Ugh. Eggs are a luxury now. We got to start keeping account on how many times Mr. uncaps his marker. I uncap it many times. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mark this unread because I know you're interested in a trade. I'm going to go ahead and throw this away. All right, cool. What time is it? 5:16? Whoa, it's 5:16? Wow, we made it all the way to the end. That's awesome. So the news, we got a new drill card. We got a new Lugia break. We got a new Rocket break. We got a new Master Ball break. We got a new clearance break. And what else is going on? Do we got any other new breaks? The Mega Break's actually on the move. Did you guys know that? This is the Mega Break for holographic Suicune Neo 1. First edition, I mean. And it's already up to 3 spots. And the Mega List is kind of moving, too, if you didn't know that. The Mega List, I think, is almost halfway. Yeah, look at that. It's 4 spots deep, so people are definitely interested in that. We are. So he's going to become the news story pretty soon when he gets close to the end. There we go. We don't usually structure that like that. So let's do it like that real fast. It's pretty neat. Eat the whites and sell the yolk. I'm already hearing from the Enterprise SEC that was sent out. I don't want to wait too long for the signature gradings. Okay. All right. So let's see. That's 5:17 a.m. in the morning. I think that's a good time to wrap up. I got some other work to work on myself. Maybe I ought to make a piece of content. You know, when I make content, our views shoot way up. When I don't make content, our views do not shoot up. Waiting for a stimmy. Yeah, let's get those stimmies, man. I hope he makes those. They're like tax return stimuluses. So I sure hope he does that. All right, guys. I had a lot of fun. Oh, wait. We got to give out a couple more spots for the people who hung out all the way to the end. Reflex. Did he already get on? Okay, Reflex going on. Reflex. That's Robert Wright. Appreciate you guys being here. We got to do so many more giveaways. I'm very determined to do lots of giveaways for you guys because you guys have always treated me right. Smoking sharp. I should work on a submission so that we got more submissions. Maybe another tag submission. All right, so we're going to continue this box break tomorrow, Tuesday. More box break on Tuesday, okay, guys? I'll see you there. I'm going to hop off now, okay? So no trade deal. That's right, no trade deal. I'll see you guys tomorrow.